Yes, that's right. It's me. I called it Moody Tuesday afternoon because that's what the hell it is here. That's why. Not sponsored by Little Debbie. um, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Little Debbie, to tell you the truth. And what I mean by that is me and my friend, my bestie, Donna Joe Cat Lady, they kind of treated her rude when I was there last. And I'm like, Little Debbie. You know where to put your snack cakes. Anywho, I hope everybody's doing all right today, for what it's worth. Anyway, I uh, I had a good weekend, I think overall, but did a lot of weird things and good things and such. Cars in the shop again, but hopefully nothing too serious. But it is a little weird. I decided I'm not going to go off and spend big money anymore. I'm done. I will wait till it dies. I'm actually going to be in the market for another car. We went down today, actually, me and Donna Joe Gatley. We went down to look at the cars, and the guy was gone for the day, but that's okay. Uh, what? First, what? I don't know what you're getting. You're always the first one to jump. You are first to jump in here today, Mike. If that's what you're asking, yes, you're first. Of course, now I'm thinking about that song from Key West Intermezzo from John Cougar. I saw her first. Da, da. John, yes, you are. Hello, Tim. How are ya? I'll put up a link in a couple minutes here. I always do this on purpose, giving everybody some chance so I can yippee yap before I let my studio panel come on. You see? Well, Mike, like I said, I guess other than the typical, thank you for asking me. I hope you're doing good too. I Other than the typical zany nuttiness, uh I ended up having to take the day off of work today. I really didn't care to, but I needed to get the car put in the shop. I don't think it's anything real bad this time, but like I said, I'm not going to throw big money at this anymore. I know this is going to sound really weird, but I've hung on to this car now. She's been dead 2.5 years, and I know this is going to sound like really dumb, but I've kept this car and I've kept it in working order because, um, truth, I just didn't. It was another thing that was hers. You see what I'm saying? And so the fact of the matter is that the minute that this thing doesn't work anymore, that's another thing that's getting taken away. Do you guys understand what I'm talking about? Or are you just like, God, he's already mental already? Well, no, I've been mental for quite some time, but that's why. But I understand. I am trying to be a realist now, and I understand that maybe the car's on its last legs. I don't know. So I'm going shopping for another used car. We'll go back down there Monday. Yippee yap. That's right. That's what I do half the time here. Yippee yappy. If not, maybe 75% of the time. You're going to go on vacation soon. That's cool. Where are you heading to? Tom. Hello, Tom. Yeah. You're going to love the segment I'm going to do in a minute here because it's from one of your favorite artists. Now, I'm being a smartass. You're going to find out in a minute here. Can't wait to see the new stuff. Yes. The new boss, same as the old boss. Oh, Connecticut. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Never been there. Never been there. You'll have to tell me how it went. All right. So, firstly, I want to. This is a caveat emptor. Okay. For no, not McCartney. No, this isn't about McCartney. It's not. I'm getting closer, my salamander. What the hell was he thinking when he was writing that? And who's this salamander? I hope he wasn't talking about Neverhind. Anywho, so yeah, that's where I'm from. Oh, okay. Well, good. I hope you do that. So I have had private conversations and I've had YouTube conversations and I previously was discussing, I made my last video, episode 324 of Psycho's Platters, at my iguana. I reviewed this album, the new Mickey Dolenz, Dolan Sings Nesmith, okay? I reviewed this album. If you haven't checked it out, go please do. I think you may enjoy it, but I do have to throw a caveat emptor here, okay? Whenever I go to send, like, okay, if I'm doing a new music review video for anybody, I usually send it to either the artist themselves or the record company. I sent it to 7A. We have a good rapport, okay? 7A kindly updated me on a situation, and I'm going to respect this until I hear otherwise. I'm not sharing the video at this time because the reorder to fill Amazon has been delayed. I don't know for how much longer. So in other words, Amazon is out. Deepdiscount.com also does not have it in their things. So I misspoke. And when I did check the Amazon, I think it was the night before I reviewed this and posted it, okay? It looked like, honestly, it said it had very, like, minimal, like they had, or like it was getting ready to go back in stock, okay? The CD is available if you want to get that, to my knowledge. But 7A, I am led to believe, this is alleged, I am not trying to talk smack, is that the they were extremely surprised that this sold so well so quickly. So I have personally guaranteed I'm not going to share the video. I did once on Facebook, but that's before I got the message, and I'm not going to go share it to Twitter or any of the monkey related groups, or even I might share it to Mickey and Mike. I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to hold off. So I just thought I'd tell you, there is new product coming soon for vinyl. I just don't know when. But go check out my review. I think you might get a really good kick out of it. Also, I know most of the songs are up from that album. So go check it out, because you're going to be just as surprised. That's right. I got a Nesmith. Good. No, that's good. So you got the Red album, First National Bank Red album, if I remember correctly. What's number? See, now when I mentioned the video Saturday, I was joking and I said, what number is this, Jim? 7A. But some people have said that really what he said, because Chip Douglas was behind the booth, but it almost sounds like, Jim, it's like, what number is this, Chip? 7A. So I kind of screwed up on that. That's my bad. I got you hooked. I got you suckered on this, didn't I? Because no, this isn't a specific Moody Blue theme live stream. Although, it would be nice, wouldn't it be? Yeah, it would be. Some of the folks would rather shoot smack than tell. Yeah. Damn Beatles community, huh? Well, yeah. So see, I show you the monkeys. One of your see what I did there, Tom? I was being a smartass. Okay. Yeah, because the first three Nez solo albums were red, white, and blue covered. Okay, to go. I guess Nesmith said it was like his American trilogy. Sam, I was actually going to also bring up your name too. Go check out Sam St. John's review video. He did it on the CD, okay, and it's neat because I'm going to have to order that CD. I don't know if the supplies on that CD are out also, but I want to get it not only for the 36-page booklet that's enclosed, because Sam showed some cool shots on that, but I want to get the bonus track Grand Unai. I hope I'm saying that right. What's my take on Pool It? Let's see. Look, I bought it in '87 when it came out. I was excited that there was going to be a new Monkees album. I remember Heart and Soul actually was on the radio a handful of times. If I remember right, it wasn't even, it was Top 40 Radio played it. And I was like, oh, okay. So I got it on the strength of that. Good evening yourself. That's yes, it would. Yeah, well, I'm just being honest, Sam. I'm just being honest. I don't know. Only Sam could answer that question, and it'd be cool if he was. Oh, well, he already answered it. That's fine. Well, see, there you go. Pool it. Yeah. Why, yes, Pool it is Tom Hunyadi's favorite Monkeys album. Oh, I'm gonna get shit for this. If he comes out here, I'm gonna get shit. Out of all the Monkeys albums, Pool It is one of them. That's right. That's right. Um, some people said, Pool It, Justice. I'd still take Justice over Pool It because you got all four of them. Wasn't the best album. I remember when that came out, and I was so excited. I'm like, oh shit, a new album before. And I bought it, and I'm like, eh. Oh well. Thank God Good Times came in 2016 to redeem it. Right? Right. up your up your nose, he says. I was referring to the Moody's. Well, yeah, I love the Moody's. It's just too bad that they're not going to ever get back together. It appears the Moody's are officially done, and that is sad. Is it really, Ethan? Is it debatable? I have never heard of any Monkeys albums after like 1969. Oh, well, you're kind of half partially missing out on some, not all. Right. Well, yeah. I like the new Circle Sky on Justice. I do. And like I said, I think out of all honesty, Heart and Soul and Every Step of the Way, and then if you got the Heart and Soul single, and just hearing the neat little live version of MG beats Peter's Number, damn it. So help me. That is your catchphrase. You're always getting me for the EP shit. 2 down, 2 to go. What are you going to do when the other 2 are gone? I know you're going to have a party. I know you. Newsflash, though. Oh no! Here comes the smack talk. All right, I shared this on Facebook. I think this would be a great idea. The Beat Monks. Yeah, that's right, the Beat Monks. And now you're going, oh, what the fuck? The Beat Monks. Okay, listen to this. Mickey singing. Paul on bass. Paul McCartney on bass. Mike Nesmith on guitar. And Ringo on drums. Let's get a petition. Let's go. The Beat Monks, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I want. The Monkey Beats? Beat your monkey? No, that didn't sound right. All the Peter Gabriel tribute band people would be pissed off. They'd be like, that's too close to our shop, the Monkey tribute band, Peas. Get on the ball, you sticky wicket. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. Have I had concussions in my past? 2 of them, to be precise. I think it is a damn good pop tune. The video's a little weird. I don't like that. Oh, guys, I'm going to tell you something. I hate Alvin and the Chipmunks. But I will say this. If they made another Chipmunk movie and the last 10 minutes, they're dying because DDT got sprayed on them, I would go off in front of all those kids and I know you're like, well, wait a minute. I say I'd be taking well, all right, maybe I wouldn't be taking my grandkids. Well, I'd have to, but I'd be like, yes, those little furry bastards are dead. As the little kids are going, the chipmunks. They're all fake, you little twits. No, I'm not drunk. I'm not high. I'm just being stupid. Well, no. See, it's not a waste because like Mickey can play guitar and he can play drums, and then you could get Ringo would come up. See, Ringo could come up with singing, and Mickey could do the drums. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Munkles. Oh my God, that's why am I thinking of why am I thinking of cankles almost? It's like it'd be like oh God, you people are gonna go, what the hell is this? It'd be like cankles on men's junk. It's munkles. You got big munkles, don't you? Uh, I am just not right in the head. I oh God. No, even I don't know which one it is. All right, let me get through some of the rest of this, and then I'll invite people on. And Ethan, I got a little surprise, and he's like, "Ooh, time box, no. I have got a small comic book box full of 45s that we will go through and see if this has got the time box in it, but not yet, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going over the weekend here, and I was going through some of the used DVD places and such. We have what's called Game Exchange, also, which is a chain in Oklahoma and Arkansas. And so, yeah, see, what a coinky dink. Yes. Don't you know it? um, so, this goes back to comics for a second. I decided to get, yes, I'm a big Spider Man fan. I am. So I got the Essential Volume 1. Now, they got 3 and 4 over there. And of course, this is in black and white, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't give a shit. Oh, no, wait a minute. The blood moistened on his munkles. Anyway, so $9.99. Couldn't screw that up for nothing. So I cannot wait. I'm gonna get all of them, I am. 45s. Now this is 45s that I picked up yesterday. Not too many, just 2. So Arkansas, born and raised. On Soundcott, this is country though, 1973. Bobby Lee Trammell's "Tell Me That You Love Me," and if anybody knows anything about yeah, they are black and white, Mike. If anybody knows about Bobby Lee Trammell, cool. If not, let me tell you something. He started out in rockabilly in the late 1950s, but him and Jerry Lee Lewis got in a tiff, a fight, a war, if you will. So they both were at a 1973 concert, and Bobby came on before Jerry Lee did. And something happened. I'm not entirely sure what. Next thing you know, Bobby Lee takes a fire axe to Jerry Lee Lewis's piano and says, "Now play it, motherfucker." True story. So he's gone now. Bobby Lee's dead. But anytime I ever can find any of his stuff, because some of it's good rockabilly stuff, you see. All right. Ethan and Alexandrian and I were talking about some of these Beetle 45s. And so I couldn't believe I found this one. So there was 2 Capital Canada Beetle 45s that got exported to the United States. About 25 years ago, I found the Love Me Do P.S. I Love You. Well, yesterday I got an original All My Lovin' and this boy. That's right. $2. Couldn't screw that up. It's not even in that bad shape. Maybe needs mild cleaning. But for $2 hairs, I got that. All right. Couple albums. Couple albums. I got these. I'm trying to think here. Came out to maybe about $1.50 a shot. Who knows John Butcher Axis? John Butcher was popular in the 80s. Okay. I've never come across, usually the albums I find from John Butcher are high dollar. But this here was a 12-inch single that I found. Okay. Holy War. Yeah, Holy War. And like I said, these were about $1.50 on average, okay? English import. English import here. John and Vangelis. Yeah, John Anderson and Vangelis. Okay, there you go. Short stories. It is an English import on Polydor. Real nice, actually. Never been played. I can't wait to listen to this. Because I described in another broadcast about John and Vangelis. The only thing I ever heard was Friends of Mr. Cairo. Anyways, it's like, God, does this guy remember, kids? 2 concussions, 8 head injuries over my lifetime. 8. I can remember every one of them. Now, this next person, great guitarist, my God, put out a new album earlier in the year. He's still cranking. Popular in the 70s, ladies and gentlemen. Popular. We're talking about Robin Trower. Yes, yes, yes. I've never seen this one before. Long Misty Days. This is on Chrysalis. Of course, you do have your classic trio here. You do. I'm telling you, I cannot wait to listen to this. You'll have to forgive me, though. Let's see if it tells me what year this is. Trower is actually coming to Springfield, Missouri in the fall, and I am thinking about trying to get tickets because it doesn't look like he's going to get it here. 1976. Jeff Emmerich produced it. With Robin. Did not know that. So the Beatles engineer and assistant producer. So this next album. Oh yeah. See. Okay. Hang on a second. So yeah, short stories. You have the U.S. versions. Like I said, I can't wait to listen to it. First John Vangelis album I have. You know what? I know about the BLT album. I have not heard it. I'd be curious. I am a Jack Bruce fan. So didn't Bruce and Trower put out about 2 or 3 albums together at one point or another? I don't mind, Mike. It's still closer to the pronunciation of my last name when the Invisible Fella. The Invisible Fella. All right, this next album, weird to me anyway. I don't know. There's a market for this stuff. I only paid $1 for this one. You're gonna go, what the hell? From 1964 on Capitol Records. The Big Sound Series, Volume 3, The Big Sounds of the Drag Boats. Yes, this is all sounds of drag boats. Are those high-powered boats? Are they boats that are run by RuPaul? I don't know. We haven't. See what I did there? I have not heard this record. Could you imagine? Start your engine. Vroom vroom. Hey, tuck in those munkles. That's gonna be my word for the day, munkles. So the thing is with this, I mean, I love it though. See, Big Sounds of the Drags, and then you have more Big Sounds of sports cars, you see. Now, I know those are collectible. Okay, are those mail boats? Yes, that's exactly what it is. There was another one? There was a volume 4? I don't know, but I'm going to tell you something. There is not one speck or spot on this damn record. It's probably a reason for that. That drag boat album's going to sell hotcakes. Maybe more like shitty waffles. And not blue waffles, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to go there. But speaking of that, going into, oh no, Donna Joe Cat Lady knows where I'm going on this. So, you know, I showed you those 45s. I got those in an antique mall. here in town. And I go off and I'm like, I thought I gave myself plenty of time. I was in the last hour of before they closed. Oh, okay. I two. I'll still have to seek him out. So I'm sitting here, and I may go back because there was a couple more cool albums, but I mean they were priced about $5 a piece. Okay, roughly $5 a piece. And there's some other ones. I won't tell you what they are till I get them, if I get them. But there was some soul stuff in there, some funk. Yeah, we got the funk. Never mind. So from 1973, I could not believe I found this. Xavria by the author of The Happy Hooker. Recommended for adults only on Millie Domo Records. Yes, yes, that's right. And if you know your adult films, yes, looky, looky, who's got the nookie? Wish it was me. I don't have any nookie in years. But I'll read you what it says because this is small print. I'll read it in my DJ voice. How about that? Xavria, an audio fantasy by Xavria Hollander. Side 1, my attitude towards sex. Number 2, telephone conversation. Oh no. Oh, I'm going to have to listen to this. Track 3 is her cover of Michelle from the Beatles. Michelle. Oh, God. I'm scared. Track 4. This is the only thing that could cleanse this for me. The threesome. That's what it says. The threesome. Wait a minute. That's right. The fuckification is psycho. Say that 5 times fast when you're drunk. We W balls, W balls, W balls. Don't show that to hate. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm staying out of that. All right. All right. Side 2. The almighty question that may never get answered. Why do men go to hookers? Why do men go to hookers? I'm not one. Number 2, the hippie. Number 3, the question. 15 seconds, by the way, on that third track. And number 4, the 8-minute and 23-second the bar scene. Xavria Hollander, ladies and gentlemen, from 1973. By the way, she would only make one more album in 1984. And then basically that would be the end of that type of stuff. Now, I was telling Donna Joe Cat Lady that I would in the late anybody that read Goldmine magazine in the late 70s, early 80s is going to remember this stuff. I was an impressionable 12 to 15-year-old. You know, that would make a great band name in the 70s. This is the new one from Threesome. It's called Whose Holes in Who? Oh boy. Opposed to Why Do Fools Fall in Xavria? Oh. Hello. All right. Anywho, so anybody that read Goldmine magazine in the late 70s and early 80s might remember that there was some very interesting 7-inch picture discs. I said 7-inch. And there would be innocent looking ones like some oldies artists. Like I remember there was the Eddie Cochran. I bought one of those. And the Gene Vincent and the Del Shannons and Elvis and stuff. But there was a few from the adult film star Seika. And they were not close-up photos, by the way, but they were a little far out. But it left very little to the imagination. I'm like, I want those damn records. I just do now. So I may seek those out. The Seika 45 picture discs. Really? Do you really expect me to believe that? I read Rolling Stone around that time too. I actually I had subscriptions to Goldmine and Rolling Stone. Probably she's probably from about 1980 to, well, probably, damn it, probably till the end of the decade, honestly. And then for some reason no, not Sega. Although I guess you could play with both, couldn't you? Oh, 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 oh. See, that sounds like something out of Naked Gun movie. That does. I liked Mad. I found out, what was it, that for a few years in Rockford, Illinois, Cracked magazine was based out of Rockford, Illinois. Cracked. All right. Now it's time for whoever wants to come up here. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank the few new subscribers I had. I'd love to tell you who they were, but either YouTube is being very delayed in my contacts, or it was people that don't have accounts, but you subbed to me anyway. So thank you very much. I am about 8 subs away from a milestone to me anyway, which is 750 subs. I have been on here for a very long time, and damn it, I kind of deserve it. We all deserve it in the VC to have our subs. But, it's just a number. And here is my first. I saw you first. I never said I could sing, Tim. Oh, good thing you got those headphones on. Maybe sing. How you doing?
Okay.
How's Rockford, Illinois treating you, or near suburb?
Baking.
What?
90 again today.
Huh?
It got up to 90 again today.
You keep it. Hang on, I got one more person. I'm an ape man, I'm an ape man, I'm an ape man. He is an ape man. I love that song.
I'll keep you warm and you keep me sane. I forgot the rest, but love that song. Love that song.
That's okay. That's okay. I love that song though. I just like the way that goes because it's got a little reggae backing to it. If you think about it, the way the sing songy is, it's kind of funny. How you doing, Tom? See,
Excellent.
I got the Tim show, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? I'm all right for what it's worth. I am all right for what it's worth. Other than that, it is what it is. It is what it is. Did you get out? So let's see. Did you get out of work?
The news of All Things Must Pass is leaking very quickly.
Oh,
there's going
to be a diaper.
Yeah, there's going to be an Uber Deluxe set for $999.
Are you kidding me?
I am not. $999.
There better be a George in that damn box.
Well,
for that price.
It's funny you say that because there's like a little George and then a couple gnomes that come with the set. So they're in like it's like it's in a wooden crate. So it's wait till you see the picture. It's pretty funny.
Have they released the set list? Is there any extra outtake?
Yes, a lot of outtakes, a lot of They're more demos than anything. So a lot of songs that were released later on. There's one song he does called "Beautiful Girl" that was on 33 1/3, but it was started during All Things Must Pass. So he does a demo on. There's a demo of that there. There's a demo of a song called "I Don't Want to Do It," which was a song for Porky's 2 that George Harrison did, and that's on there as a demo. So there's going to be a ton of demos on there. So I'm looking forward to that. But I think it's like eight records, and then it'll be like 5 Blu-rays in this Uber deluxe set. So it's massive.
Okay, so let's think about this a second. The regular release was 3 vinyl albums and what, 2 CD? Right? Come out on 2 CD back then?
Back then, yeah.
So, I will get it. So I'm going to take a good guess that the in-between version will probably be 5 LPs and 3 CDs.
Okay, so here's the thing.
The 3 CD version.
Yeah, so here's your different variations. So you're gonna have an 8 LP set for $199. You'll have a 5 CD Blu-ray set for $499. You'll have a regular 5 LP set for $89.98. You'll have a 3 CD set for $24.98. Then you're gonna have
That's what I'll be getting.
Yeah, there'll be 2 different 3 LP sets, one for $64.98 and one for $75.98, and there's not showing any reason why there's a difference in price with those 2 because they're both three LPs. But the one for $75.98, there's got to be something special about that.
Tom, I'm really glad that you brought all this up today because I did not know about the price information that got released. I'm going to be the cheap ass and get the 3 CD because I'll tell you now. I
don't know if you can see that, but that's going to be that's the Uber
Harrison site here.
Yeah, that's the Uber deluxe set. Oh, here. This is the Uber. They're not live yet, so all of them are saying sold out. But there you go. That's the Uber deluxe set right now.
And that's on GeorgeHarrison.com?
Yeah. But like I said, I don't think it's officially live yet.
Okay.
This was just a link that I was sent that was sent to me. So.
Well, thank you seriously for all the oh dear Lord, I gotta throw this up. Mike, you silly guy. That's George's cancer X-ray. Oh. With the little knife hole. Oh no. Oh God, no! I can't believe I went there. Oh, I can't. I'm sorry, George. I really. Wait a minute. You smell burning? Oh, that's me. That's me.
If you believe in that kind of
thing. Been thinking too hard. The brain cell have been thinking too hard. The brain cell started. We're getting too hot.
Here you go.
The only one that I just might, and I gotta see when that reveal comes, will be
Thursday.
The Let It Be block. First day they're releasing the info.
For the All Things Must Pass.
Oh no! I understand that. No, I mean the one that I might loosen the wallet. Yeah, is the Get Back. Let It Be.
It's
audio.
Still all hush hush.
Mm-hmm.
It's still all hush hush. I mean, there's book is looking like October, but there's still no actual word for release date in theaters and stuff like that. So,
see, I thought I heard August 21st for movie.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're hearing. That's what I heard too. August. Can't wait. All of this wonderful product that I will be buying, Mike, will come out in August. So, you might call it crap, but I do not, my friend.
Oh, it's not crap, but like I understand what you're saying. But no, I'm just gonna get the 3 CD because that's enough for me. And I could probably listen online or somewhere else for whatever little nugget that didn't land.
Well, I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed for you that they're not releasing an EP version.
That'd be hilarious because how would you pull 5 or 6 songs off of a 3-album set? I mean, obviously, what My Sweet Lord, and What Is Life, and All Things Must Pass, and Apple Scruffs, and what are the other two? Come on, what other two would be on there?
Beware of Darkness and Wawa.
Okay.
And Wawa.
There's your six. There's your six right there. There's your EP. There's your EP. Oh, God. The Munkles. I'm telling you now, we need the Munkles more than anything.
It'll never work.
I still like what I commented there. The Beakies.
The Beakies.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez. The Beakies. That's nice. The $1,000. Oh, Bean says the $1,000. Oh no. Oh. Oh, that's funny, ladies and gentlemen. The $1,000 Uber version comes with a signed postcard from Sean and Yucko. How they got in there? No one knows.
No one knows. Well, the same people that are the same team that's working on the All Things Must Pass also worked on all of the Lennon stuff. So, there is a way. There is a way. Yeah,
because it should be a Liv and Danny signing the postcards. You better for $1,000. They ought to get.
Yep. Drop of George's blood or something.
Oh, God. See, now we're really getting. You see a certain people that, oh, good, I got a drop of blood. I can make another one.
Right. You're not going to yet, Mike, because like I said, it's not live yet.
Yeah, it's not live. It's Memorex. You gotta wait.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
So yeah. So I'm trying to think what other stuff.
Are you a MoFi? Do you know the MoFi brand, the series or whatever of?
Yes.
Yeah, I just got this one.
Oh, hang on a second.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Tim and I both are drooling on this one.
Yeah. Sounds amazing.
Chicago.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, 6. Yeah. Yeah. This has the hits. The hits on this one is Just You and Me and Feeling Stronger Every Day. But
I love that.
Amazing. Yeah. Amazing sounding. Really.
I keep getting 6 and 7 turned around for the covers.
Oh, yeah, because they're pretty close. But it's not officially announced yet, Mike. They're saying Thursday it'll be the official announcement.
There is a free on YouTube Terry Kath documentary. I am yet to watch it. I want. That's my next thing I'm watching on the. Just got done with the good old Frida. That one was good, and Terry Kath is the next one I'm going to watch. That's it. That's exactly it. And I'll show you. And that's exactly it. And honestly, the Terry Kath years were the best damn years that band ever had. And that's all there is to it.
Absolutely. Hands down.
Yeah. Not knocking Peter, mind you. It's just it was a different band. That's all. Once Terry accidentally killed himself, and I do think he accidentally killed himself. But what a waste! What a waste!
He was actually the next day he was going to start recording a solo album. So I highly doubt that he purposely shot himself. So
right. But yeah, I mean, it's just. I know there was a lot of horn rock. Okay, that's what I call it. I mean, Blood, Sweat, and Tears was another candidate, obviously.
Well, yeah, and you know what? I always thought that Chicago sounds a lot like Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Same producer. I didn't realize that they had the same. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I did not know that. Yeah. And
I love both bands, but Chicago had the staying power, in my opinion. And Although saying that, I just found out David Clayton Thomas is doing a new album. I just heard about that. So that'll be coming down the pipe.
Yeah.
I
was going to say Blood, Sweat, and Tears we're still good after David Clayton Thomas left. I have a few albums that have post David Clayton Thomas that are good.
Don't go see him now, though, boys and girls. Don't go see him now. It's a tribute band. There's no original members, no recording members, none, zero. And the only reason why, true story, the only reason why Blood, Sweat, and Tears is allowed to go out with that name is because the drummer, Bobby Colomby, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, owns the damn name. That's how. And Colomby, I think it was in the 80s sometime. He got out, and then he kept the name. And that was how the story goes. And if it's either got to have Clayton Thomas or nothing. So I guess I'll just go see his solo act now. Now, Tim, and maybe anybody else out in the studio audience, because I think I brought this up on either Captain Spaulding's stream yesterday or Ethan's, I can't remember which, that there is a tour, of course. Burton Cummings and Randy Bachman are going on tour, and they're going to hit the Rosemont Horizon, Tim. They're going to hit the horizon over there. That might be something you want to look into.
Yeah, I don't know.
And Milwaukee. They're going to be over at Riverside Theater in Milwaukee. So that's going to be like your closest ones for over there. But I would love to see them. I love the Guess Who. The Guess Who now is almost a shell of itself. You were talking about it's the drummer. It's Gary Peterson, the drummer, and he does have an awesome bass player. And I know you're like going, who the heck's the bass player? Anybody know who the bass player is before I mention it out? This guy works, he must work 366 days a year. He's in all kinds of bands. Rudy Sarzo. Rudy Sarzo is officially a member of the Guess Who.
Yeah, I saw one who was a member of Oyster Cult.
He was for a while. Let's see. Quiet Riot,
I
Ozzy,
also saw him with
White
Riot back in the 80s.
See, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, why don't you tell that story about when you saw Quiet Riot last with your son?
Well, they were playing here in Rockford, and they were getting ready to put out a new album. But at the drums, they had Frankie Benali playing the drums. It was at a bar.
Wait a minute, who was playing?
Frankie Benali.
So Frankie was there that night.
Yes. And he was the original drummer for the band, and he had played the drums for the song Mental Health on the first album.
Chuck Winfield. Chuck Winfield? He's your brother? That's kind of actually interesting. I really wish that I could have. I mean, I saw Quiet Riot, but I saw them in 2003. I don't know why I did I not know it, or you just didn't end up going with me or something, because when I saw them, I could not believe it was the original lineup, or the classic lineup. Excuse me.
Yeah, I didn't make it with you to that one.
Huh?
I didn't make it with you to that one.
Yeah, because I would have definitely say let's go, you know. But they put on a hell of a show, and there was only 50 people. I was one of them because it rained and rained and rained, and they still showed up, and I just thought it was damn awesome. Man, oh man, that is very cool. That Chuck Winfield. Mike, is Chuck still around? Is Chuck still around? I know they don't mention too much. I know some of the band members are dead, and Prince was your spiritual brother. Yeah, I can get that little bit here.
How do you feel about this? How do you guys feel about that? Let's talk about this for a second. With these bands that
what's that?
These bands that go out with one or two original members, and they just I mean, I guess it's good to carry on the name or whatnot, but I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of going to see bands that only have one original member in it, if any. You know what I mean? And I was just reading that Lynyrd Skynyrd now is rethinking their farewell tour now. Now they're thinking about not going.
Come on, come on, enough's enough. No, that's a different band.
I think that's rather why the Moody Blues are calling it quits, because it was pretty much down to two.
Right.
And
I don't know. It's just, it's my fault for not being able to see a lot more of these bands in the 80s and 90s like I would have loved to. I regret that. I'm always regret that. Moody's is one of them. And, but yeah, I mean, the thing is, and I know this sounds really weird, but yeah, I do a lot of concerts, where there's only been one band member. But I'll tell you something. I won't spend a lot of money. I've gone to a bunch of county fairs. I've gone to a bunch of town concerts, all that kind of shit.
Right.
Okay. And I bring the albums for the one or two specific people, and I'll be like, hi. And that's just works. Now, Tim, you want to share a neat little story? See, me and Tim, oh man, we got to work backstage. This was going on 16 years back to 2005, the summer of 2005, when Tim and I, for one night, were roadies for Night Ranger.
I was wearing the t-shirt from that yesterday.
Yeah. Why don't you tell them the story about Night Ranger and how we got to pretty much, we were chummy with them for most of the damn day.
Yeah, and before they went on stage, we were just like the stage troupe, but they thought we were doing better work than the security was there.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
that was one of the best shows.
And when I took my damn Yankee CDs to Jack, he looked at me, so I couldn't believe that I had some damn Yankee stuff with me.
See, I forgot those, Tim. I forgot to bring my damn Yankees. Tim knows me more than just about anybody else as far as for concerts are concerned. I brought Night Ranger vinyl. I brought Great White because the keyboard player for that tour, and it turned out, Tim, that it was just that tour only because he left the band after that tour, was Michael Lardy, who was keyboardist for Great White.
Isn't he back with Great White?
Yeah, he went right back to Great White because remember we pulled him off the side and we're sitting there and we're just yapping, eating whatever the hell, and I said, you were there? I'm like, can I ask you a question? And he goes, yeah. And I said, look, if you don't want to answer this, you can tell me to fuck off or whatever. But there's little whispers going around that the band is getting back together to sort of help financially reimburse for the Station nightclub incident. Is this true? And he leaned in and he's like, look, he goes, I have had calls. I've had calls from Jack. I've had calls from the management. He goes, it is going to happen. I just don't have a timeline yet. And I'm like, I couldn't believe he told me that. Of course, I never said anything at that time. Like,
Well, I mean,
You know,
who gives a fuck about Night Ranger anymore?
Hey, hold on a minute. The new album. Go listen. Hey, you could be busting my balls, but I'm telling you, that new song is heavy. I was surprised. And it's 3 of the 5 are still, and it was a heavy damn song. I'm like, holy shit! This is coming out of Night Ranger. It surprised the shit out of me. You know,
but
so
they're not gonna sell like they did. Yeah.
No. Well, who's gonna? Most don't anymore. That's the thing.
Right.
Have a good one, Mike. But I mean, we're in the 2020s now, okay? And what's really funny is I'm seeing, at least around here, now I don't know about up where you're at, Tim, or where you're at in Arizona, okay, Tom, but there are some 80s. I know hair band sounds insulting, but I've called it this all these years. Hair bands that are reuniting, and they're doing tours around, you know, and let's see. Hold on a minute.
Well, speaking of not reuniting anytime soon, this is the Bomber album. But look at this.
Yes. I love Motorhead.
Silver. It's beautiful.
I love it. I love it. Yes. I'm not going to lie. I have never, ever come across any Motorhead in the 40 years that I've collected. Now, I've come across Motorhead CDs, and I got a couple of them, but I've never come across any original Motorhead vinyl. Seriously.
Yeah, it's hard.
I would love
hard to find.
Help me out here a second. I would love to find an original press of the one that's kind of like the cover texture is like a leather bomber jacket. You know what I'm talking about, right? It was an original. Yeah, it was
original.
Leather.
Yeah, if it was original, because I didn't really start listening to them back then. I wasn't listening to Motorhead back then, so I couldn't say.
Motorhead is something else, and you have to thank Hawkwind. You have to thank Hawkwind for firing Lemmy.
Yeah,
because if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have Motorhead, ladies and gentlemen. That's another one of those concerts. Kicked myself in the ass. They went and played, I think it was in 2002, 2003. They played a college bar called Otto's in DeKalb, Illinois. And when I found out Motorhead, I'm like, oh, come on. I said, you're shitting me. That was packed. There was no way in hell that I was going to be able to go in and see Motorhead. So, hi, Doug. How are you? So what was the consolation, if you can call it that? How about tickets on Halloween night at the NIU Convocation Center in DeKalb with Mr. Bob Dylan and band? It's the only time I've seen Dylan, and it was one of the strangest concerts I ever went to. Not bad, just strange. It's too bad, it's too bad nobody was in Halloween costume, band or audience. Yes,
well,
Tim.
Paul, on Sundays, my wife's son and his girlfriend, he went over. She's Brittany Mills Small, and before he went over to beach on Lake Michigan. Well, anyway, I was there. There's a FYE in the mall there. I was looking at the vinyl there, but I'm surprised of. Yes, and what I'm surprised of is
I thought they were all dead.
I didn't see looking in for some of the Chicago groups and stuff that I noticed. Not putting out new albums. They're coming out soon. I couldn't see any of their stuff in there. I couldn't see like any Dennis DeYoung. he's putting out his final album.
Yeah. Yep.
You're not going to find most of it. That's the problem.
Yeah, didn't see any.
These record stores don't know shit. Half of them don't.
Yeah, didn't see
And
any
I know. Some people are going to say, "Who gives a shit about fill in the blank?" Okay, if you're a proper music store, you'll at least have one copy, at least one, just so that you're showing in good faith, hey, we do have a copy. I can't say that about any of them now here in this area. None. And it's sad. I have to go online. I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I'd rather go brick and mortar any day.
Especially since they're from the Chicago area.
Right. Right. No, I'm going to have to order. I know what you're talking about. I heard the single off of that with Tom Morello. In case anybody knows and maybe doesn't, Dennis DeYoung's the volume 2 of his last solo album has got Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine and Audioslave on guitar on one track. Go check it out. It's out. It's out on YouTube.
Just like the album before it, Jim Peterick had with them on it.
Mm-hmm. That's right. And speaking of that, Tim, I just remembered. I don't know if you saw the photo of this. This was within the last couple months. Mark Farner was working with Peterick on a track. I don't know if it's for. I mean, I know Mark's got a new album that's coming out soon, I'm told, or it was for Ides, because I think they were talking about doing a new album. So it's going to be one or the other, and Mark Farner shows up and does a track. Now, Farner just got done in the last 7 to 10 days doing a track with Mark Slaughter from Slaughter and Vinnie Vincent Invasion. So I'm like, interesting. Oh.
You have to go, Tom?
I understand. Hey, I'm going to drop this up here again, and we're going to try this.
Oh, I see Lisa's on now.
Right, that's where I'm going on this. So hold on a minute, Lisa. The Monkees one is being released in July. I thought the Monkees one was being released in June. I am so stupid. I need to go look on these lists because I keep getting confused. Because I don't normally give a shit about Record Store Day. I really, really don't. But I want that Volume 2 and that Volume 3 of Monkees Missing Links because they never came out on vinyl. Only Volume 1, and I have that one. And then the other one that I just found out about a week ago. You know how much of a Who fan I am, Tim. They are. I don't know why they're doing it this way, though. It's a double album for the Who's Face Dances. It's in 45 RPM, right? So the first album is the regular album. I think it's updated, remixed, remastered, whatever. The second album is there are several outtakes. In other words, unreleased stuff. I think 1 or 2 might have landed on the deluxe edition CD, which I didn't know they did one for Face Dances. And then there's 4 tracks from a live 82 concert. So I'm like, of course you're going to go off. All 3, July 12th. Okay, thanks for telling me that. I am going to have to take it's 17th? I'll have to look and see if I can get that day off because I can't get Record Store Day this Saturday. I screwed up. It was my fault. So I hope it's the 17th because I'll put in for it. So those are the only things I want from Record Store Day. I know Lisa and Tim, I know you're a Cat Stevens fan, but I was pretty ignorant about this. That they are reissuing the Harold and Maude soundtrack, which Cat is all over that. And I don't know. Have you listened to any of the last few years of Cat Stevens, Yusuf, whatever the heck we want to call him.
I haven't heard his newer stuff. I usually don't get stuff past the 80s.
Right. The Laughing Apple is the last album I know about, because I know they did. And I'm sorry, I am not one of these fans. And here we go on this to the 5 people that are watching. Okay. And maybe, Tim, you'll agree with me on this too. And I'll throw McCartney 3 Reimagined as an example. I know people are sick and tired of talking and hearing about it, but I'm just using it as an example for 2 seconds, because Cat Stevens has gone off and released Tea for the Tillerman 2, which I'm going, why are you doing that? I don't understand why artists are going back to their classic albums and trying to, okay, I'm gonna, it can't be out of laziness. Why do they do it?
Probably thinking that it will help them sell more albums, because some of their more popular albums are going naming it after them, it seems.
I don't know. It's just, it drives me nuts. Like okay, when there can be certain reimagines. Here we go again for a commercial, that are done right. Yes, this one was done right. The Nielsen Sings Newman, excellent record. I'm a Harry Nielsen fan to begin with, but the Nielsen Sings Newman is an excellent record. And I'm not even a big Randy Newman fan, by the way. I'm just not. Short People was clever, and for the time. What was it? I Love LA was 80s kitsch. The Toy Story stuff, okay, you got a friend in me. Yeah, that was cute. I just don't know why I don't really appreciate Randy Newman's music. Maybe it gets slightly annoying to me. Just like me. I'm majorly annoying. But I don't know, but Nielsen, he did the stuff, and I loved it. It's just like, and I'm going to piss off some people. Go ahead, Tim, before I go off and mention.
Now I can't remember the name of the album. I do have a Randy Newman album that's not bad, and I can't remember the title of it, though. But I like some of his music, and
is the cover look like he's trying to spoof on Kiss? Like, does he have the face paint? Is it that album, Born Again?
I don't think it's that one. That's but I'm trying to remember now the name of it. I have it somewhere here, but too lazy to look.
It's okay. So it's just like I brought up, though, on several different streams over the last few weeks, and people are going to say what they want. I don't really care. Bruce Springsteen, not a great singer, but he was a decent songwriter. And what I mean by that is, and I know, Tim, you're a big fan of Manfred Mann, and I love those songs. For You, Spirits in the Night, Blinded by the Light. And there was a fourth one, Springsteen, they did that I cannot remember at this minute. He made them all hits. You go listen to Springsteen's versions, and I'm just like,
Quint the Eskimo.
Well, I love Mighty Quinn. That was Dylan. For Mighty Quinn. But no, that's all right. But yeah, I mean, I love Manfred Mann, and I do like Manfred Mann's Earth Band, and I bought a few of those albums when they came out, but it was mainly because of those hits for them. I don't even think they're around anymore. I don't think Manfred Mann Earth Band's around anymore. They did have some good musicians in there, trying to think here. Oh, so one of my favorite 70s prog rock bands, Nectar. Yes, I'm a big fan of Nectar, ladies and gentlemen. We've brought this up before. See, you're discussing RST. That's good. That's good. They are currently rehearsing on the East Coast new material for a prospective new album. I'm like, oh, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so, because if anybody has heard 2020's The Other Side, go listen to it. I think you'll love it. Go get it if you love proggy stuff. It's not the 70s Nectar, kids. The 70s Nectar was the best Nectar there was. But oh boy, hang on, kids. We go, hang on to your bootstraps. Hang on to your munkles. Here's Ethan. Hang on to your munkles.
Where's Ethan?
Where's he? See, that's what I say to my grandson, Ethan. Where's Ethan? Where's he? Peekaboo. He's 3 and he still likes it when I do that once in a while because he like going, he's such a
God, that new George Harrison reissue.
Are you going to get the $3,000 version that's got a drop of George's blood and a piece of his guitar and I'm trying to come up with shit as I'm going along. What was that?
One of his notes there?
Yeah, that's right. Well, he wrote some graffiti on one of the gnomes. You get that version.
I'm staying as far away from that, big expensive one as possible. But sadly, I'll probably still end up spending more on this reissue campaign than I'd like.
3 CD version. Or get the 6-track.
They're putting out an 8 LP version, and I think I may have to go for that.
No thanks. I ain't rich. I work for Walmart. So hang on. So Ethan, you like this, huh? You like that I came up with this one, huh?
I do like it.
I know. I was so happy. Now I have both of the Capital Canada originals. Like I said, that Love Me Do, I found that 25 years ago, and Tim's going to know where I'm talking about, but even though it's no longer there in Harvard, Illinois, Chan Comer's Rummage Room, that's where I found that Love Me Do Beatles 45 on Capitol. And, Chan Comer's Rummage Room was fun. That was where I ended up getting my first batch of 78s. I found some cool Atlantic 50s. Yeah, 50s R&B.
Wait, what do you mean by both of the Capital Canada 45s?
That were exported to the United States.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The All My Loving one, actually, it made the American Top 30, I think.
Let me tell you, I'm going to cheat. Hang on a minute here, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm curious myself now. What's Lisa messaging me? Oh, she's telling me about the Monkeys in July thing. Well, good. Then that means I maybe can go get those because I want volume 2 and 3. I do. Sorry, kids. Hang on a second. Kids. Why am I saying that? Sorry, Tim. By the way, why don't you, while I'm looking this up for a second, why don't you tell about your little trip to near Lake Michigan? I know you said, I cannot believe there was an FYE. That really threw me off. What else did you get to see? I know you were at Lake Michigan.
Well, we were just mainly in Gurney Mills Mall and walked around in there. That was my first time in that mall. It's a good-sized mall.
Oh, really? I haven't been there in decades. That's how long.
Well, considering that I'm on a cane now, it took some getting used to. I had to stop at times, sit down to rest.
Wait a minute. When did you end up with I didn't know that.
Back in January, I was issued a cane because I had a couple falls in December.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. That was after I saw you.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But so after that, we decided, okay, we're going to go to a beach. First of all, we tried going to the Waukegan Beach. We get in a long line of cars down by there, and when we saw a sign saying 10 cents or $10 for parking, we turned around and said, "Hey, let's just go north and go up to Zion and check up there for the beach." Fortunately, the beach up there is in a state park, so it's free to get in and free parking.
So looking up here and in the comments, somehow I guess, and Ethan, I don't know if you've ever dealt with the Capital Canada Beetle 45s and found original ones and such.
I have most of them.
Do you? Okay. So here's the thing. Supposedly, and this was posted earlier in the year, that supposedly there was different eBay was getting posted on a picture sleeve for All My Lovin', which it appears to be bogus. It was a fake picture sleeve.
I've heard a little bit about that. It's either, well, this is going to be a very broad statement. It's either real or it isn't. I've heard conflicting reports of. One of my friends is Canada's biggest Beatle historian, Piers Hemmingson. He has a whole section or a little section in his book about this All My Loving picture sleeve.
Breaking news: George Harrison all things must pass 50th anniversary box that cost $1,000.
We've already talked about that. Now let me get back to the Capital Canada All My Loving. Apparently, those sleeves were made up in the States when the singles got exported down there by some record shop in New York.
Oh, jeez.
But even that's kind of up for debate.
Anybody want to donate me a kidney so I can sell it for George Harrison? Just saying.
Where's Hunyadi at? I want to hear Hunyadi defend this because I know he will.
He had to go. He had to go. You missed him.
I showed it to my dad, and he goes, "What in the fuck is people gonna spend $1,000 for a record?"
For $1,000, I want the guitar one of the guitars that George Harrison.
I want George Harrison's DNA. I want Harrison's hair.
I want one of his guitars for $1,000. There's something signed for $1,000.
I'm kidding.
$2,000 blood sample, a piece of the guitar, and no, I'm just making all this shit.
Lisa wants his DNA to call him.
But did Rollover Beethoven and Please Mr. Postman get exported to the U.S.? Because that's what I want all the Canadian 45s. It's just those two, the Love Me Do and All My Lovin', the only ones I were exported to the U.S. If there was more than that, actually, I'm wrong.
Well, I will never complain about how much Paul McCartney charges for the archive.
You know what, you guys? I got really excited about RSD this Saturday, thinking the Monkey stuff was being released this Saturday, and it turns out it's July. I got all excited. I was like, I got my money ready, and it's in July. And Cat Stevens.
Are you still going?
Yeah.
For June? Okay,
yeah,
Stevens is in July too.
Huh? We're planning to go.
Cat's in July too.
Yeah, Cat's in July. I'm planning to go because, yeah.
Lisa, I'm not going to lie. Yeah. If you come across, because I think it's in June here. If you come across an RSD of the Who face dances that I was just talking about,
yeah, I'll look for it for you.
It's a double album, 45 LPM, and I pull the trigger and get it. I can give you the money, but okay. I kind of want it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back.
This. The Canadian Love Me Do.
Paul, you're not going to Record Store Day this month, are you?
1963.
Paul, you're not going to Record
I'm stuck at work. They threw the schedule on me.
Let me look up the Who face dances.
No,
Paul, what were you saying about the Love Me Do?
Now, I can go. Give me a second. I can go Sunday the day after if there's, if certain people are missing things. I can go take a look at the store closest to me because they do usually have leftovers. Now, for the Love Me Do 45, now this is according to 45 Cat, by the way. It was released February 18th, 1963 on Canada Capitol.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hey, Paul.
It
Paul,
says.
there's a few things I want. Paul,
Yes.
there's a few things I want. I'll message them to you. If you go on Sunday, could you see if they
Fair
have
enough.
Because
Yes.
I can't.
You and
I'm not going to be able to go this month.
Drop me list. Record also exported and charted in the U.S., but it doesn't say what position. And it says this is the Ringo drum version of Love Me Do, same as the UK Parla, which is nice.
I have all of the kind of unique Canadian Capital 45s, but two. And those two are frankly stupid expensive.
I don't even think me, Mr. Mayo, or Beetle Brad will be buying that George Harrison set.
Sorry,
So bear with me. I have a little minutia to this story that I'm looking at right now. It appears that there were several. Oh my God. 5 variations to this 45, the Love Me Do 45 on Capital Canada. Mm-hmm. The ultra rare first 45 pressing, 1,000 of them, only 88 actually sold at the retail level. Was released on the 4th of February, 63 in Canada on Capital 72076. First record issued in all of North America, credit to the Beatles on Capitol Records featuring Ringo on drums. 200 of those 1,000 copies distributed to Canadian radio stations and media, with just 88 copies sold at retail level through Canadian record stores. The remaining 700, hang on, I got a sixth person. Hi, Beans. Well, I guess you're my fifth person. Yeah, so it says here.
Wait, where'd he go?
I don't know. So it says that the remaining 700 copies were sent back to the pressing plant where they were melted and recycled. These first 1,000 pressings, as described above, are identified by 2 ways, and I'm not going to bore you with matrices. Look on 45 Cat for that, though. And then the second version came out in early 64. And then the third version came out also in 64, but all of them have different suffixes. The fourth variation, ultra late 64, ultra rare pressing, more matrix numbers, and then variation 5 between late 64 and roughly January 67. There were no other Canadian Capital Beatles 7-inch 45 RPM reissues offered until January 67, that is, when Canada, most of the Beatles Capital singles catalog was reissued, and these rare low press run 45s are easy to identify because in the perimeter print around the label, the word Canada is in brackets.
Yeah, they changed that in 66, I think.
Okay, sorry, Alex.
So yeah, I'm not going to bore you with the rest of this, but it is fascinating. If you're into the matrix numbers and stuff, and you guys know what you're talking about, I'm not going to lie. I am not a Beatles expert. I am a mega Beatles fan.
So I just looked up your Who record, and there's only 4,000 being made. 4,000 being made in small cases.
I don't know. Gremlins.
Sorry, Lisa. Go ahead.
I'll tell you, that's all. 4,000 being made.
No, but Paul, that the rollover Beethoven single from Canada, that I think that was exported here because it hit number 68 on the Billboard Top 100.
Shit, I need to find that too then.
I have that one.
Damn it, Bean. I thought I had them all. Oh well.
That's only one more.
Else to look forward.
What? Record store name this year.
It's only one more. How hard can it be to find?
Record store day is going to be expensive this year. I was looking up the prices of the records, They're expensive this year. Whoa. Yeah.
It's going to be ridiculous.
I know.
I'll tell you the Canadian 45 I'm looking for. Monkeys, RCA Victor, number 1003.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I am.
She hangs out?
Yeah. Correct. She hangs out.
Yeah, that's a hard one to find.
That's the one I want. I heard that they were on several weeks. That was it. Then there was a cease and desist, and I'm like, I want one of those damn copies.
If I find one, I am never letting it go.
Yeah, that was that was the no that finally got Don Kirshner fired. Him releasing that.
That's right. It was the big no for Kirshner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's when you got Mike Nesmith punching the wall.
Which, could you imagine if they would have released all of your toys as a single like they wanted to? That would have been great.
Oh my God. That would have been an awesome 45. Have you ever seen the mock-up sleeve that somebody did for that? I love. There's this one. Let me see if I can find it very quickly, because it was an awesome damn sleeve, and they took it from the Monkees were in Life magazine, okay, doing a photo shoot, and that's where the picture sleeve mock-up came from. And I think, damn it, I'm like, that would have been a perfect sleeve. Let's see if I can get this little sucker. Are they going to behave and give it to me? All right, this is not going to be the best. I'm going to make me big for a minute. I miss having a girlfriend. Anywho.
Bye, Doug.
We got to get you one.
Bye, Doug. That's the mock-up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ooh, nice.
And that would have been perfect as the third 45. I'm just like, sold. I would even love to have a mock sleeve and a mock 45 if anybody ever made it. Just to say, I got this. Where'd you get that, you monkey fucker?
Actually, tying both of these things together, like the Canadian Beagle 45.
Wait a minute. Excuse me 1 second. Doug, message me. What do you mean took a bad fall today? Message me, please, if you're still there. Okay, I'm sorry, Ethan. Go on.
Kind of tying this together, I actually made mock-up sleeves for all the Canadian Beatles singles, and I'm probably going to have them printed up all nice and put my 45s in there.
Okay.
Excuse me a second while I do that for a little bit, because the sun is really getting to me. I have a light bar here next to me. All right, hang on. Let me get some more coffee, because Ethan, you're here. Everybody's here. I'm gonna stay big for a little bit, because I have
the hunt for Time Box.
Yep,
he's never gonna find
box. I have a small box, comic book box of 45s, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see what Psycho has in the box. What's in the box, Psycho? What's in the box?
45 years later.
What was it? You didn't say it right. It's like SpongeBob. 3 years later.
Oh, yeah.
That almost sounded Trumpy a little bit. It was huge, I tell you, huge.
It's going to be
he wanted the $10.
Huge.
I told him maybe I have it.
When Paul finds that Time Box single, it's going to be huge.
Paul, I could have hold on one of my Pack 45 boxes that I got from my mom.
You know, I kind of was mildly jealous of some of the things that you got from your mom's 45 box. That didn't sound right, but I know where I'm going on this. He's got some nice doo-wop-ish singles. I would love to spin and hear them for myself from the 60s. All right, let's see here.
Well, I'll be right back.
Did not know that, because usually Monument is known for what? Being country or Roy Orbison or
country or Roy Orbison.
That's my favorite genre, Roy Orbison.
Yeah. I love Roy Orbison. That's a great genre of music.
Reelin' and Rockin', Dave Part 5.
There we go.
Part 5.
I love 225.
Now I'd like to find some of those Canadian DC5 albums.
I have a few of them.
I know you do.
MGM promo. You're a big boy now, John Sebastian.
Oh.
Solomon Burke on Atlantic.
Good old Solomon Burke.
This one here actually is a really cool 45. It's from Muskogee, Oklahoma. It's garage rocker. The band's name is Take 5, which they took it from the Brubeck. I know it's kind of strange why they did it that way, but on the FBP label, Such Is Life. If it wasn't for this stupid little, I don't know if I can get that off of. But believe it or not, this sucker's $50, $60 for live. Go figure the way it is. I've heard it. It's nice. Joe Tex on Dial. Another good soul. Let's see.
I love everything Joe Tex did.
Johnny Ace. The late, great Johnny Ace. Of course, reissue stuff, because this Duke pressing is long gone on that. A Swan with a Don't Drop Out. That is not the Beatles. It is a girl group called the Sapphires. Oh, speaking of Lloyd, Lottie Miss Claudie. Lottie Miss Claudie. And it's actually, I know it's really, really weird. It's slightly translucent and it's purplish. I know you can't see it real well, but if you put it to the light, on Mohawk Conventions Over the Rainbow, on the Nugget label, Gold Good as Gold, DJ copy for Wyatt Webb, interesting stuff. The Students on Argo. G.L. Crockett. I know this looks a little bit beat up, but it's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool record on Four Brothers. On Delphi. Lonely Guy by the Galahads. The Phantoms with Night Beat. Another excellent early 60s. Hey, this one is actually probably the cleanest copy of I Wonder, who wrote? That's right. I love that song. I love Book of Love. True story on that. When they were trying to figure out an interesting way to do the tune, and they're in the basement in New York somewhere, and they're singing the I Wonder, who. There was kids outside hitting street ball, and as soon as they get the Wonder Woman, the ball hit the glass and went boom. And they were like, hey, this could work. And that's how they ended up with the thing in the middle. I heard through the grapevine on King Curtis and the Kingpins. Yes.
Yes.
The Medallions on Dutone. I'm a big doo-wop soul. Hell, I love almost every genre. Almost. Let's see.
My favorite genre is Roy Orbison.
No, my favorite genre is not Roy Orbison.
This needs to be clean, but Magnificence on Faye, the old school script label. The Paragons are actually an interesting one on Winley. They're doo-wop, but they're really nice. Here's another old school VJ. Some of the labels, though, I would really like to go back in time and smack them for doing what they did to them. Boogie in the Dark, Jimmy Reed. Yeah, pretty beat up, but I don't care. I paid almost next to nothing for those 45s. Let's see. Huh? Playing for keeps and too much. Love Elvis. Oh, this is a weird song. If you've never heard this, this is early 70s. The Goodies on Hip with Condition Red. Talk about a weird, haunting little 45 that they basically took the song structure from Leader of the Pack and they went off and took it up a notch. It was a 3-piece girl group. And Hip
on internet starts.
Hip was the starting label for what 1970s Southern boogie rock band? Anybody care to take a guess?
I don't know, Leonard Skinner.
Who said no? Who said Black Oak, Arkansas? You are correct. Here's another nice Elvis EP. See, I love Elvis 45s and EPs. I've started to sell some of my Elvis albums, give some to my kids because I don't know. I just don't want. Oh, here we go. Yes,
I have that one.
Mine and Tom Hunyadi's favorite band. Now let me see.
My copy is pink, I think. Or is it black? I don't remember.
Okay. So this is the second press, unfortunately, because it does say Mickey Dolenz and Peter Tork of the Monkees, because the original press says the Monkees. And then, yeah, Davy Jones bitched. He did not like the songs. He didn't. And
he
was
grew a fit
asked
about
if he
that.
wanted to go on it. He did. He would walk off stage when they would play those songs. For some reason, I have a spare Daydream Believer sleeve. Not sure why, but I do. Okay. Beatles Free as a Bird's 45 with sleeve. I bought this back then.
Oh, darn. Mine's the second pressing, too. Wah, wah, wah.
Let's see. We're almost halfway through the box. Appreciate your patience,
get it together, Guatemala. Get it together, Guatemala. I want to
my
see
internet's doing okay.
No, Ecuadorian.
All right.
Oh, well, I can't keep up with all these countries in South America. There's too many.
I'm trying to side with Costa Rica. Maybe I heard they may give me a better deal. So here's a weird one that's sort of Beatle related. Arthur Fiedler and the Boston Pops, Hello Dolly.
Nice.
Back with their version of I Want to Hold Your Hand. How about that? Huh?
Yeah,
that's weird.
Nice Beatle hair there.
I know, right? That's funny. Of course, this is a very clean copy of this. I always loved this song, though. Western Union. They were based out of Oklahoma. 5 Americans. Okay, here's one I never saw before, and I got it for next to nothing. It's not just a Christmas. It's the Green Christmas and the Meaning of Christmas, Stan Freberg with picture sleeve. I didn't even know Stan Freberg did any picture sleeves. That's what cracked me up to no end. I like that stuff. Let's see here.
I have the album with that on.
You the album?
Yeah. His
George Martin.
The song is hilarious.
Frankie Lyman on G. I'm trying to split up a little here. Got a lot of soul that most people wouldn't know anyway. Red Callender was a jazz dude. But here's the interesting side. Scatman Crothers sings Red Callender Plays Papa. This is early 1950-51. with Scatman. You know, I'm the Scatman. Now, let's not confuse with a man who scats, which is he either can do babbity babbity bibby or he scats all over the floor. Neither one do we want to discuss.
Nope.
And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Quick Retirement, Mason.
So, Paul, I looked up the Who thing, and they want $40 on RSD for it. That's what the going price is. So I'll see if I can try and find it for you.
Okay, if you find it, beautiful. If not, I understand.
The one that Maka wants only has 2,000, and that's going to be even harder to find. My record store is only going to carry 100 copies.
Boxes for my mom.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I'll try to speed this up. We're halfway through the box. A Marilyn Monroe Japanese import, RCA Victor. Yes, I said Marilyn Monroe.
Where's the time box, Paul? Where's the time box?
Sorry. I know. I'm trying to speed it up.
I feel like I'm Brad Pitt. You remember Brad Pitt in that movie, Where's the Box?
Elvis. Yeah. More Elvis.
You love Elvis.
Still more Elvis. More Elvis. Elvis.
Time box.
Elvis. Elvis.
I love myself.
Knock it off. Ricky Nelson.
I love Ricky Nelson. He's
good.
The
sad man is never going to be gone.
I mean, him and Ray Orbison both do sad songs.
Roy's brother Ray? I've heard him, yeah.
Yeah, Crying.
Invisible Ray Orbison.
Oh my God.
Oh, did somebody say Invisible Ray?
No.
Oh, no. We didn't say that.
We were talking about his twin brother, the nicer one. We're talking about his nicer twin brother.
Gene Vincent, and it's not Bebopalula.
Ooh.
It's walking.
I like Gene Vincent.
Cool. And it's in really nice shape, too. More Elvis. Little Richard. Now, this Little Richard 45, Tim was with me when I got this. I don't know what you've got, but it's got me, part 1 and 2. Anybody care to tell me what's kind of semi-important with this Little Richard 45? From 1964?
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah.
You're correct. And
Jimmy James.
Well, same thing. Billy Preston. So you've got Little Richard, Billy Preston, and Jimi Hendrix, all on 145. Some Northern Soul, Lee Charles from St. Louis.
A Million Years Later. I found the time box. Oh, no way. Ethan's already passed away. No time box for you.
That's an ominous prediction.
That is, wow.
Over the Mountain, TNT 1962, Ronnie Rice. Does anybody know who Ronnie Rice is? That was a solo career. He was in the rock band. The correct answer is New Colony 6.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're right, Lisa. Ethan's color seems to be a little bit off.
I heard when you passed away,
purple.
I'm not as animated as usual tonight.
There you go. Look what I found.
To believe that sort of half hard to find now. The Oldies 45 Beatle reissues.
Look at that little baby.
The vinyl actually looks a lot better than the label. But those ones.
Was that Lisa? Was that Lisa? Was that baby Lisa?
Yes, that's 1982. See the baby? See the down with the mustache? Oh, yeah, and there's my mom. She looks really young. But then she got plastic surgery, so she doesn't look like that anymore. True story. True story. My mom got her eyes done. Don't ask why. Some guy was like offering a discount.
Wait, Lisa, put it back.
What did she do to her eyes?
I want to see what baby Lisa looked like.
There you go. That's me pissed off because I'm not going to get Linkin Park Meteora this week.
Yipes.
No, that's going to be a hard one to
Curry's,
get. I don't know if you guys know who Linkin Park is, but Linkin Park is releasing their album Meteora, and that's going to be very hard to get. Let's see. I'll show you something else, Mason. Here's me coming to your funeral.
Paul,
Just kidding. I'm kidding.
What the fuck, Lisa?
Mason, here's some stuff up in USA, Mason.
Listen to Playboys.
Hang on, Tim, hang on. I'm going to make it big for a minute so I can keep looking.
Yeah, baby.
Your turn.
Lewis.
Terry Lewis and the
Tim's
Playboys.
got the good shit over there.
I didn't do Chameleon Vinyl Kicks 86. We weren't churchgoers.
Kitty Wells, Heartbreak USA. Back with There's Another Way to Live. Jan and Dean.
I like Jan and Dean.
My Mighty GTO. Back with the little, actually the A-side is a little old lady from Pasadena. More Jan and Dean, who put the bump.
I hope so, Vinyl Kicks. I hope I get a copy of Vinyl Kicks.
The Mermaids, Popsicles and Bicycles. Jan and Dean, Honolulu Lulu.
Ooh.
Back with Someday.
Where's your time box, Tim?
I haven't found it yet. Bobby V, Hickory, Dickory, and Doc.
What if Macamania finds a copy of Time
Where's
Box?
Doc?
Oh, Macamania wouldn't even know what it was.
You'd be surprised what this kid actually knows. I'm kind of surprised.
What's this empty RAM I have?
Uncapped.
It's Kaiserville Batman.
Ooh, the Searcher.
D-Ram, yes, that's what it would be on.
God damn it.
I found another copy of RAM. Damn it.
Something that Mr. Mayo would like from Connie Francis.
My night is ruined. You said DRAM and I got really excited.
But notice I said Kaiserville Batman.
Just say RAM and you'll think of two things. One, Paul McCartney's RAM, or the other kind of RAM.
No, Mason, you're not.
I don't even know what that's like. I had a girlfriend for 2 years. Let's start talking about that.
I've been in COVID.
Oh, look, Johnny Rivers.
Oh, fuck Johnny Rivers. I hate him.
Oh, you're starting to sound like Matt. Hey, Johnny
Why
Rivers.
do you hate Johnny Rivers?
Johnny Rivers is the Andy Williams of his time. Respect to dude.
Was it because you were born on the poor side of town? See what I did there? Or is it because he was a secret agent man? Why do you hate him?
Because he's so fucking overplayed.
Here's a Canadian promo on 20th Century.
That's how you know your music is good, if you're fucking overplayed. If your music is not good, no one will play your shit on the radio. Sorry.
There's one flaw in that theory, Lisa.
I don't know why.
Time Box didn't get played on the radio a lot, but Time Box
because their
are
shit
amazing.
probably wasn't good.
Oh,
their shit was amazing.
Don't you dare say that about Time Box.
Well, we haven't found Time Box yet, have we? And the time is ticking.
Okay.
Tick, tick, tick.
The new Christine Minstrel, Green Green.
I used to have that album when I was a kid. Rambling album with Green
I
on.
have that album.
Oh, Vinyl Kicks 86. I know. Living on the poor side. Oh.
The Rivieras, California Sun.
I don't know, Vinyl Kicks 86. Depends how good Richard is or how nice he is. Probably yes. Richard wanted 5 things for RSD. I'm not made of money.
Rick Nelson. I wonder like you. back with Ever11. Okay, Paul, here's some for you. Freddie and the Dreamers.
Sorry.
Oh, Freddie and the Dreamers.
You were made for me.
I love Freddie and the Dreamers.
Kids across the nation are still doing the Freddie.
Okay,
you know who's not doing the Freddie anymore? Freddie.
Now for some laughs.
Freddie Mercury.
Now for some laughs, Debbie Boone. You light
That
up my
was
life.
dark.
No, Freddie
know.
Mercury and Freddie Garrity. Neither one of them are doing the Freddie.
I don't know. I'm just moody this month.
Okay. Here's an old.
Hang on.
Oh, I better put my phone on the.
I was trying to. Well, you're still going. Okay, good. Keep going.
An old Alfred record, 45.
Ooh, I like that. I like that label. It's very cool. Yes. Boy, you got a lot of 45s.
These are just a few of them. The Waikikis, Hawaiian Tattoo.
That's what a Hawaiian gets as a tramp stamp. It's a Hawaiian tattoo.
Yep, and back with Tahiti Tambourine.
I've been to the poor side of town, Vinyl Kicks 86. Gunshots are plenty.
Okay, Paul, DC5.
Ooh.
I miss you. Back with At the Scene. And last one is Bobby Darin with Look for My True Love, backed by
I like Bobby
I got it back. And Nature Boy.
He's a good musician, Bobby Darin. Too bad he died so young.
Yeah, I just picked a few out of the box there. And
if I were a carpenter, would you?
Sing, Paul. Sing it for us.
Okay. Hang on. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. When Splish Splash gets played on the radio, I change the lyrics. I change part of the lyrics to "Bing bang, there was a gang bang right here on my living room rug," and I'm not gonna tell you the rest. It's dirty. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute, okay? I'll be back.
I think he's gone off to look for the Time Box single.
Let's see. It says here, I thought Mason exiled himself from the BC. I guess he took some Midol. Yeah, he did. I let him borrow some of my Midol.
Never bitches.
Yeah, you were like gone for like 5 seconds. Then you came back. You're like, oh, I'm leaving the BC. Boo hoo hoo hoo. And then you had your little sob story that sounded very Dr. Phil-ish. And then you came back. I knew you would. I won the bet, by the way. I had a bet with someone.
Lisa.
What?
Lisa, something you probably never knew about me. In addition to my high-functioning autism, I'm aware of. I also have some form of bipolar depression.
Well, I have depression, I have autism, but I'm not bipolar. Although once a month I want to kill half the world because of, woman things. But other than that, I'm pretty sane.
But with me, it's mainly my migraines.
That sucks, Mason. I have bipolar and borderline personality disorder. That shit's fucking rough.
It does suck.
I'm assuming I've got bipolar depression. I don't know. I've got something that, 1 minute I'm fine, and then the next minute, literally a minute later, I'm like depressed for no reason.
It does suck. I had a friend who used to be my friend. She had schizophrenia, and you had to be careful with things you did with her because 1 minute she'd be happy, and next minute she'd be like at your face. So yeah, schizophrenia is not same as bipolar, but yeah.
Yeah,
I had to learn how to navigate that friendship.
And I'm not going to lie to you here. I know a bunch of, we all have something. And you know what? This is why I come here. You guys are my medicine. All of you here in this damn box are my medicine. My studio audience is my medicine. The VC is my medicine. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. And I mean this. I don't give a shit who knows. I don't know how many people out there are like this. I can't take anything. I've tried for years. I just stopped after 2009. I said, I got to live like this for the rest of my damn life. And I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer. I'm just being honest. And so it's like, for the people out there that think that there's no answer, that there's no reason to keep going. Yes, there is. Because my friend, my bestie Donna and I had a talk today. Okay. And I'm saying this to anybody. I mean, sure, all of us have thoughts occasionally. Hey, I'm done. I want to do myself. And don't do it. Don't do it. My sister did it. Okay. 12 years ago, she did. Tim knows a little bit about this. And the thing is, you may feel like you're free, but it's what you leave behind. It's what you leave behind. There's such a messy aftermath to everyone that cared about you and loved you. So people, we love each other here. And I know I sound like I love it, but I mean it, damn it. Anybody and I know I'm a stranger to some of you people. You guys want to talk? Email me. I'll drop the email. Go on Messenger. I'll talk anytime I can. Okay? I mean this.
Paul and
Yes,
Dice
Tim?
had run phone calls in the past.
Yes. Just tell the people close to you that you love them. That's what I'd say.
That's
tell
right.
them you love them.
That's
you know?
right.
Yep.
If someone wants to talk to you, let them talk to you. You know? You can say your life.
Coming on these streams, it's like, you know, just it's just like, you know, talking to friends, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Never met each other.
Paul,
I mean, Ethan's one of my best friends in the world, which shows you how desperate I am.
You became best friends, but it's wonder.
Of course, our son has sickness we all have in common.
I'm kidding.
The rockin' pneumonia and the boogie-woogie flu.
Wait, you were
That's
kidding?
right, Tim. And you know, Tim.
I was kidding about the desperate part.
Oh, crushed.
Is Tim and Scott are my Illinois besties, and my male besties,
Kathy.
and Doug, my Arkansas bestie. All right, I'm going to make myself big. I have a small pile. I went through another box while Tim was showing. I'm not going to lie, okay, Tim, because I figured that I've seen these 45s, but nobody else did. So here's
the time box being.
These ones are a little more modern. I trimmed them down to a few. Mason, you're still here, right?
I'm always here, buddy.
Must be Beach Boys.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Quick retirement, boy.
No, he's going to retire for 5 seconds and come back.
Must be Beach,
All right.
Beach Boys 45.
I'm done. The joke's over. Okay, you're going to like this. I got this for 10 cents last year.
You could afford that with your watermelon internet.
Look what it. You're funny. Look what it says on the bottom.
Brian Wilson, yes.
That was done. That was actually. I'll give you some history on that. That was done and recorded as by Brian Wilson as a demo for the Beach Boys, and I guess they just gave it away.
Yeah, was that ever was there ever stock copies of that, or is it just promo?
I don't. Mason would know that. I don't. I'm surprised I found this.
Let me tell you something. I've heard the Beach Boys demo of it, and it's pretty good.
Oh.
What do you got here?
It has not been played. I haven't even played it. It's not been played.
Oh.
What's the B-side?
The B-side is Teardrops, but that was arranged and produced by Hank Levine, and I do not know who the hell wrote that. It's a bunch of other people. So yeah, Brian only did the A. Now I have another goofy 45. I wish I could find it right off the bat. It was on 20th Century Fox. It's a white label promo that I picked up in Cassville, Missouri a long time ago. And it was a cover of a Brian Wilson song, and it turned out that it was done a year before Brian Wilson did it. I'm sorry, I don't know who it is. Some DJ, okay? Some DJ on 20th Century Fox. All right, so these are all original press. Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean it. These are all original presses. Now, my grandkids, I have played this 45 for my grandkids. I have a video on one of my phones for the first 2 minutes of ball to the bag a dag big. That's my Kid Rock.
Oh, you got that? You got the Right Winger album.
Along with Cowboy.
I don't know if I'd be proud to Kid Rock, but hey.
Cowboy's like my.
But how about the thing that I say about to you, VC, and I mean this wholeheartedly, is to be with you. All I ever wanted in the VC is to be the next to be with you.
Mr. Big.
Yes.
We might get taken down for copyright because of Paul's singing.
Okay, how about this? Black Crow, She Talks to Angels. Yeah,
she
promo.
Talks to Angels.
By the way. Promo.
She talks to angels. Okay, that was my impression of Robinson.
You don't. There you go. You don't see too many late '80s Aerosmith 45s. You really
because they
don't.
sucked in the '80s.
Hey,
well, you know what? You know what? You sucked in the '80s too.
Mason,
you sucked in the '80s
you're
too.
so cheated. That's all I'm saying about that.
They were best in the '70s.
Mr. Big, just take my heart. Yes, the '70s is the best stuff.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
I have a 45 of Love in an
song,
Elevator somewhere.
Oh.
I don't know about the '70s as being their best stuff because that album that came out in the early '90s, the one that had Crying on it, that was a damn good album.
Mason, you gotta let the music do the talking. I know I sound like a bunch of screeching cats. So how about I go from that to?
Okay, I'm saying.
How about I go to this? This money talks. Come on, move it for the money.
What are you trying to impress?
The world. He's trying to impress the world, Mason.
Beans, how did you? I didn't even people. How do I end up having? Okay, wait a minute. I'm confused. Okay, Beans, hang on a minute. I gotta remove this. I thought you were on here. Damn it! Hang on a minute.
That's what happens when you have water. That's what happens when you have water.
Ooh, that felt good. I was so cold out there.
Abracadabra.
Hey. All right. Wait a minute. I got more. Damn it! I got more through the pile. No.
I'm starting to feel like there's going to be no time box in this pile. But I do have this one,
which is half hard to find on a 45.
Yeah, you might as well give up.
Shut up! How about some scar tissue?
Ooh, by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
45 to find.
How did you get?
This
how
is
did
like
you get that?
Oh, okay. So I used to have a honey hole. I said honey hole in Central Missouri. That I found all these records and got them reasonably cheap. It turned out that this guy got part of a jukebox record stock. Now, here's the award for the most copies of a Beatle record. I'm not kidding you. This might be my 5th or 6th, but the vinyl's real nice. It's another Don't Drop Out, She Loves You.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now, I'm a big fan of this next
Do you have
band.
any of the white label ones or just the black?
I have I wish I had a white label one. I have a white label Salib D. That's what I got. I would love to have a white label She Loves You. So this here, I love this band. The 70s stuff is the best, but I've got to tell you, I know this is how Ethan feels right now. I don't want to wait anymore.
I want my time box single.
Where's my fucking time box? Oh.
Where is my fucking time box 45? That's how Ethan feels.
Not sponsored by Timex, just thought I'd tell you. This next one, I love hair metal. Baby, don't treat me bad. Oh, I got a duplicate of She Talks to Angels.
Ooh.
And Black Crowes Sting Me. We're almost at the end, guys. Almost at the end. I don't have a record for this, but I thought the picture sleeve was cool. Paul Kantner from Jefferson Airplane / Jefferson Starship. Let's Go Together. Kind of a weird sleeve, actually, on RCA. 71. 71. Here's one Beatles one. This is another one that was in the jukeboxes. Helter Skelter with Gotta Get You Back Into My Life. Look at that.
Yellow
and it's nice. It's nice and minty. I've got 2 or 3 different ones of these. And then I showed in another cast the baby blue one from Badfinger. I have that also. And
excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, no. Oh, could it be?
It's not going to be time box.
Oh,
Jesus.
I know what it is.
One of my favorite soul tunes.
I was going to say it's probably the Moody Blues or something, you know?
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
I was thinking Moody Blues are 10 years after.
Ethan says that's strike one.
It is not strike one. I'm allowed. This is my stream. I'll give you each strike one. It's my damn stream. Thank you, Vinyl Kicks. I'm trying. I have it, damn it, Ethan. But I'll tell you something. I have gone through half my 45 collection. There's one half left, and I ain't going to bore you. I'm going to go through them over the next week. And if I find the damn thing, you're going to love me. You're going to love me long time. That's it for the 45s for today, anyway. I'm going to make myself small.
That was very suspenseful, though. I was on the edge. I was on the edge of my seat.
Thank you. I know. I love this song, though. It is an excellent song, and they try to sound like Diana Ross and the Supremes on that track, on Nothing But a Heartache. It's a beautiful song.
If you keep me in suspense like this, I'm just going to end up buying a Time Box compilation live on stream.
Go do that, my friend.
It's not the same, Ethan. Anyway, so
I know it's not the same. I know it's not the same.
Paul probably doesn't even have the 45.
Keep it up. I'll give you my DRAM with Jack Smith, Kaiser Bill Batman instead. Be nice.
Where's the time box, Paul? You said you have it.
Listen,
well, he said he's only going through about half of the single.
He said, "Don't ruin my chances."
You don't realize how many 45s I have. I have hundreds.
Hundreds?
Hundreds of 45s.
Ooh.
Now I got nothing like Doug. Doug's got
I'm not
thousands.
Gonna ruin your chances.
Thousands.
I got allergies, so I can't ruin your chances.
Now, Ethan, how did you feel there for a second when you saw that Darren label start to come up?
I knew it wasn't going to be Time Box.
No,
He had already, Paul, you already pulled that trick once. You already pulled that trick once by teasing me with the DRAM.
I never showed a DRAM single.
I want to see how
but
much
you said I've got one on DRAM.
Yeah. Well, I said that, but that was an audio.
I had already mentally prepped. I've already come to the mental, acceptance or whatever that you don't have it, and I'm preparing to
how much is this?
Live with myself.
Let's see.
My next stream, the title will be "I've Got the Time Box," and I know damn well.
Hey, there's one for $5.
Now, let me ask you something.
5 cents.
No, wait 1 second. So Greg says I sound like Janice. No, that would be me being, oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? I must make amends. There's your Janice. Or down on me. Oh, there's your shitty Janice.
Not gravelly enough.
Oh, I'm gonna make
Ethan. I'm serious. I got the damn thing, and if you stick to your arrangement, we will have a nice bunch of records going across. And I won't give you just the Time Box. I'll throw in some other stuff that I'm not going to tell you. I'll throw a variety. Yeah. See,
you're
but as soon as I got it,
Lisa, the only way you could make me.
Damn it.
The only way
Captain Nice, you piece of shit.
The only way I could be more upset right now is if Lisa came on screen with the Donovan gift from a flower to a garden box.
Yeah, I don't have that one. I have a lot of Donovan, but I don't have that one.
I had that. I don't have it. I said I had it. I ended up giving it to a
guy showed it on a video for Vinyl Finds. I was like, lucky you. I don't have that.
Oh,
I've been trying to find that.
Lisa, that same eBay seller, Kevin, you're like this. The Orange Machine, Real Life Permanent Dream.
Oh!
1968-45 from France. One bid, $3.99. $3.99 for the Orange Machine.
Okay. So here's the interesting thing, speaking of psych stuff, okay? So we're talking May of 67, American Bandstand. They've been starting to put out whole shows, minus the commercials. So you're talking 20-something minutes, right? Because it was a half-hour show back then. So they did a rate a record. Okay, you remember that stuff, at least the older people in the crowd, where they would pick two kids, a girl and a guy, and go, hey, we want you to rate a record. So they went off and they're like, the first 45 was the song Powered by Love from a group called Powered by Love. And it was a small label thing. How the hell Dick Clark got a hold of it, I don't know. So they play it. And sure, it's got some nice psych guitar breaks, but the maniacal laughing is what I didn't like about it. It kind of was annoying. So the kids, they rate it, right? And they're like, well, I think it's this one. Yeah, I like the fucking guitar break. It ends up with an 82.5 on the score. Okay. And so then they're like, okay, this next 45 we're going to play is the first 45 from this band. They're from the UK, and they're called the Pink Floyd. And here's Arnold Lane. And they go to play the damn thing, and these kids are trying. They're trying to dance to this, okay? It's on there. You can look for it. And I'm just like laughing because I'm going, oh, God, you kids don't get this. And so they said, okay, kids, rate Pink Floyd. And the one's got confused look on his face. The other one's like, well, it's not really very danceable. And I'm like, of course it's not danceable. It's Pink Floyd. And they gave it a 50-something combined. And I said, that's hilarious considering that Powered by Love would break up by the end of 67 and Pink Floyd lasted forever.
Yeah, you can't do the Freddy or the mashed potato to Sid Barrett.
I've tried, and I almost pulled my shoulder.
Did you ever see them doing apples and oranges on American Bandstand?
I did. I was going to bring that up.
Yeah.
Because Sid Barrett just looks like completely, gone. And then, of course, the question Dick Clark asks them is like, so what do you think about American food?
Yeah, what have you had to eat? Well, Roger Waters
we've
had a couple cheeseburgers each.
Wasn't that like the last TV appearance with Sid in America?
I've read that there was it was an interview with Roger Waters. They did the Pat Boone show.
The Pat Boone show, but there's no footage of that.
And then
shit.
And Sid wouldn't mime the lyrics.
Yeah, at least on Bandstand, like Sid still like kind of mimed along like 95% of the time,
Yeah.
There you go. And then,
but yeah, they said they said on the Pat Boone show every time like Pat Boone would ask a question, Sid would just give him a blank stare.
So on that May show I told you about, and this part sucks because it was missing from the kinescope. Dick Clark goes to introduce, and he goes off and says, okay, he goes, this next one here is a video sent to us from the UK. Ladies and gentlemen, The Who. And it's gone off the kinescope or the videotape. And I'm like, damn it. What video from May of 67-ish would the song have been? Around that
could
time.
Have been Happy. In the States, the hit in the States early 67 was Happy Jack, and there was a promo video for that, so it could have been that.
Yeah,
that was 71.
That's funny.
No, Happy Jack did not come out in 71.
No, Happy Jack was 67. What singles did they put out in America in 67? They put out Happy Jack, Pictures of Lily.
Why did I think Happy Jack was 71? What Who hit song was 71?
No,
Bob
who's
O'Reilly,
next? Won't Get Fooled Again. Bob O'Reilly. That was 71.
Pulling up the Who singles now.
They
put the cover of. They did put out that cover of The Last Time and what was Under My Thumb.
Yeah.
I'm not upset about not knowing that one.
They did that in solidarity for the Stones
came out
getting busted.
in 65, so we're good.
Yeah, Happy Jack was the only US 45 in the 60s to get a picture sleeve from Decca.
I'm lucky
never come
enough to
across
say,
that sleeve.
Yeah.
I saw Pete Townsend.
I think I got another one wrong. Was The Kids Are All Right 65 or 66?
65.
Okay.
Yeah, that was on the first album.
I saw Pete Townsend when I saw The Who. I saw him do about 15 seconds of Happy Jack on stage. Because I saw him in Michigan and he went on this whole tangent about how Michigan made The Who in the States by playing Happy Jack on the radio. And he played, the riff, like dun 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 dun. And then he just went into the next song.
Yeah, I love that promo video with the cake at the end.
Oh, God. I love the promo video for Call Me Lightning.
Oh, yeah.
Never saw it. I'll have to look that up.
Chasing Keith moving around with the helmet on his head. And
although it makes me frustrated that
God,
very few people actually know that was for Call Me Lightning.
Yeah,
because in The Kids Are All Right, they have Cobwebs and Strange.
Yep. Yeah.
And in the documentary about the managers,
I remember seeing a old black and white. I want to see that too. I saw an old black and white promo for Substitute. Oh. I remember seeing that. I don't remember where I saw it, but I saw that, and I'm like, they're by a lake, and I'm going.
Yeah, they're there by the water. Yeah.
That's the one.
I think that was
just
Kids Are All Right.
Yeah, I think that was from some European show they did in '66.
Yeah.
The one for Substitute's
Speaking of
hilarious
videos
if you're a musician.
Yeah.
What?
So
Has
this was the Van Halen
the
story. Some of the people are already going to know this story. 40 years later, the video was found.
I just read about that. Yeah.
For it was a 19. It was made in December 1, and it was on television. It was a video of so dinosaur park. I'm telling you, there was only still photos in 1995, and it was from a roadie who was there, and he goes, "They filmed a video for this," and everybody was like, "Yeah, right." And then they found the damn thing, and I got to see it, and I'm like, "This is hilarious." I said, "That's neat when they can keep showing shit like that." And then within the last 24 hours, somebody posted Eddie in the studio from 1987 doing Amsterdam, which wouldn't show up until the mid-90s. And I'm going, holy crap, Wolfie, it's got to be Wolfie doing this, with the permission and stuff. And I'm just like, you know what, man, keep it up. Keep throwing all these little bits out there because we'll gobble them up. I love all that stuff.
Yeah, that video is funny. Then they're miming along with dinosaurs, you know?
And it looks like David Lee Roth's humping the tail. I'm like, you know what? I said, why am I not surprised? This is David
Wish
Lee
me
Roth
luck as I'm about to go throw out my back.
Why?
I gotta lift some heavy furniture, and I'm gonna do it while on stream.
Why you gotta move furniture? You only need to get a CD player. That's not a lot of back trouble.
It's not that kind of thing, Lisa. My recliner chair that is literally, we got it in 2003, so I was 3.
I bet you that couch.
It
I bet you that couch has had a lot of lives on there.
Yes, my old ass recliner chair broke today, so we had to haul it out to the dump. So now I've got all this space over here, so I'm going to be moving things around.
Well, Mason, if you're going to do manual labor on the stream, at least have the decency to put your camera on so we can laugh along with you.
I can't do that.
Yeah, damn it.
How do we know you're actually lifting things and this isn't some sort of elaborate radio drama?
No, Mason, were you created on that?
It is 90 fucking degrees outside. I do not
Martians have invaded New Jersey.
Seeing nothing.
Mason, were you created on that
couch? The world,
right,
except it's Mason lifting furniture.
Yeah. This is Mason's modern day War of the Worlds.
I moved some furniture yesterday.
We don't want to see Mason nothing yet.
You'll be fine, Mason. It's just furniture.
Ah, son of a bitch, this is heavy.
See, it already went south, and we can't see it.
First off, Mason, if you're going to move furniture, you don't move it yourself.
Followed by an armoire. Followed by that's followed by.
Oh, you sound like Gary Owens from Laughing.
Yes.
From downtown
beautiful
Burbank.
Downtown Burbank.
You bet your sweet baby.
Yeah,
Look that up in your fucking wagon.
Vinyl Kicks.
How about when Nixon was on there and said, "Talk it to me"?
It's very true, Vinyl
Talk
Kicks.
it to me.
I suspect that recliner made Little Mason here, but we're not going to talk about that.
You know what? All right, confession time. Back in the day, I would have had a 4-way with Goldie Hawn, Ruth Buzzy, and Joanne Worley. I wanted them all.
It's okay, Paul. When I was
Alan
young,
Seuss, you can't watch your day.
When I was young,
Alan Seuss, yeah.
I'm just watching.
Fuck, man.
I want to see how
yes,
that's
Final
done.
86. That couch
I'm
is
going to
a lot
hell.
of
I
stuff.
know I am.
No,
The
Paul,
spirit
don't
of
forget.
Alan Seuss will do
Don't forget the former Miss Burt Reynolds, Judy Carn. Yes.
She's a
I would
former.
have done her too. Actually,
Yeah.
Judy Carn. I read her book.
I would have done her before I
book.
did. I would have done her before
Scandal.
Ruth Buzzy. Oh, I'm sure it was.
Oh yeah.
How about
But I
Joe
want her to
Crawford?
beat me with her handbag, and I want her dressed in that to beat me with the handbag.
Ruth Buzzy could have been an alternate.
I'll put on the Artie Johnson. I'll put the Artie Johnson mustache in the bowler. Hit me.
Have the helmet on.
Get some help, Mason, removing your furniture.
I'm dying. I'm crying here. I'm crying. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Suck it to me.
Suck it to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 3 people. I'm down to 3. I pissed off a lot of people. I had a dozen. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to find better quality programming on TV land.
No matter how hard you try.
Tune in, people, because Mason's going to start cursing about moving his furniture. You're getting a PBS special on Mason moving furniture. Tune in, people.
Mason moves the Ottoman Empire.
We don't even want to know what's on couches. Final
I don't know.
Kicks.
Is he even still there?
He's moving furniture. He's moving a wall, whatever.
Yeah, I'm already done. It was a pain in the ass, but I'm already done.
So I heard you're going to make a music room, Mason.
You know, that was the worst radio play ever.
Here we got a little Mason.
Radio play ever. Worst crossover ever.
God, the weight on my back right now, I feel like I'm 9 months pregnant.
No, you're not 9 months pregnant. You don't.
Is it a boy or a girl?
Call Maury. Who's the daddy?
Hey,
Call Maury.
Hey, Mason, is Macca the dad?
Yeah, call Maury.
Me and Richard, we haven't spoken in a while.
Armor, you are the father.
I'm kidding.
Oh, man.
What?
Oh.
You all right, Mason?
Are you okay, Mason? Did you get a hiatal hernia? Or whatever they
Those
call
are
those
not
things.
fun.
Those are not fun.
Hernias.
Just put some butter on it, Mason. It'll be.
You know what else is not fun? Psycho's platter, kidney stones.
You know it is fun. The Crazy
Kidney
World of
stones
Arthur
are
Brown.
I got a kidney shit full of stone in it.
No, kidney stones are not fun. Trust me, they are not fun. Okay, I'm just
I know back problems are not fun to have.
Crazy World of Arthur Brown was fun.
For years.
Brought to you by the Kidney Stone Council.
Vinyl Kicks 86. You know, Richard backed out the last minute, so Mason had to go and find a lady from Texas. He paid her a lot of money to have
Remember,
this
kids, always check the Adam's apple when you're ordering a hooker. Always check for the Adam's apple. That's a free public service announcement from Psycho.
But that's like a bonus. That's a bonus thing.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Here we go.
I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you.
That's the Crazy World of Arthur Brown, baby.
Ooh, Arthur Brown.
He's the god of hellfire.
Yay!
Fire.
I'll take you to burn.
Fire.
Yay!
That's my kind of person.
Shit, man. We got.
I love that album.
I can't resist anymore, man. Hold on a second.
You know, all his stuff up until like the late '90s, he was still putting out interesting albums.
I love that song of his. Give him a flower.
Yeah. Like he had an album in I think like '97 or '98. It was called Zim Zam Zim. It's great stuff.
When I met him in 19, when he was singing a special guest for the ELP Experience with Carl Palmer, he had a new album, I guess, that was coming out. I got to meet him. He was crazy, and I got my Crazy World album signed by Arthur and Carl Palmer. Although
did you get it signed by Bev Bevan?
It's Bev Bevan's Arthur Brown Experience featuring Bev Bevan.
If you don't mind, Paul,
don't even. Oh God.
Oh boy.
No.
Hang on.
No, but he also remember Ethan. He did the narration on the SF Sorrow at Abbey Road.
He did do on the SF Sorrow Resurrected.
Yeah.
If Mason, if this is a song or something on YouTube, I don't want to do it. I don't
All right.
keep these streams up.
No,
So-
dude, we do not want the stream to get.
Sorry, I just
take it
decided
down.
I wanted to.
It's a hilarious stream. We don't want it to get.
I'm sorry. I like that. I try
Don't
to keep my
worry.
stuff, but if there's any YouTube or anything, I try to just take it off of there because
I'll
I
be
don't know if I
back
can
in a
edit
bit-
streams
in a
when
minute.
I'm putting them through. Huh?
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, Tim. But what were you going to play for me, YouTube? I mean, Mason. You could drop it in the comments if you
I was
want.
going to play Fire. I was going to play Fire.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
No, I can just go outside and play.
Paul,
with
why
fire.
don't you just sing Fire?
I am the
No.
god of hellfire.
It'll
and I
burn my
bring you
throat.
Fire. There. That's
No.
all I got.
I'll take you.
Gotta sing it.
Okay, I'm back.
I know.
You're gonna burn.
Give a gentle
No,
down
Mason,
first.
you gotta sing
That's
it in
what.
the voice of Tom Jones. I am the god of hellfire.
I'll tell you, Ethan. The
I
other
am
night
the god of
with that whole
hellfire for you.
that whole Bevan rant, you know.
What do you see?
Oh,
Tiny
God,
Tim
I have
on
not
that?
laughed.
I was almost pissing myself.
I
That was
haven't
so
laughed that
funny.
hard in a long time.
No, that was. And Paul was there. Paul was there in the audience. That went on for like a good 20 minutes.
Final Kiss.
Oh, the whole-
It went on
whole-
for like
The
30.
whole Bevan joke.
Yeah.
Well, the whole,
Yeah.
fake lineup of a band routine.
Well, Paul, could you
Elvis
see Tiny
Costello
Tim
and the
sing that?
Raiders.
Bitch and dick.
Fire, fire.
You know,
With
I would
special
love to
guest,
have
Bevan.
T-shirts made of every band that was mentioned that night.
Well, I can put that one step closer to happening because I am a graphic designer.
Yes.
See, there you go.
Ace
I
Keffern's
heard,
Move Experience starring Bev Bevan.
That's right. And they're opening for
Uh.
P.U. Pinchloaf in Europe in the fall in 2021. P.U. Pinchloaf.
Final Kicks 86. Do you speak from experience? Give the throat a gentle rub down first. I think we have.
I don't remember those lyrics from Fire. Give the throat a gentle rub down first.
first. Give her the unquenchable thirst.
Fire, fire.
Hey, listen, speaking of Tom Jones for 2 seconds, I always thought that this was a great prank that it was in, I think it was Hit Parader, did for their April issue. And it was, they mentioned April 1st, and people fell for this, that it said, newsflash, Tom Jones joins Black Sabbath. And I'm laughing just thinking about this.
Man, that would have been awesome.
Because he had that song, The Devil's Daughter, and I'm like, oh God, that would be funny just to have Tom Jones and Sabbath. And
Sorry, I have
trying
to
hear
head
him.
out. It's been fun.
Bye, Ethan.
Bye.
All right, bye, Ethan. Thanks for stopping.
It's like what's his name? What's that guy? It's like Billy Joel. His first album was Sight. I don't understand it, but yeah. Oh, Paul taught you
me
those
these
things?
things from his great wisdom.
Well, Paul
It's
has
either
5 kids.
I'm great wisdom or a major idiocy. Either one. It's
No,
interchangeable
Paul,
sometimes.
Do you have wisdom, Paul?
I got wisdom highlights. That's about as close as I got.
I think Paul has a lot of wisdom because he's got 5 kids, so he's been through the ringer with 5 kids, so he knows a few things.
2 divorces, 3 marriages, 5 kids,
Hey,
6
they say-
grandkids, soon to be 7.
Wow, 7 grandkids.
Yeah. 13 days, if I remember correctly, is the due date for the 7th. That'll be Brittany's second son. I know that much.
Wow.
He's a boy.
Cool.
Wow, I only have 2 grandkids.
I don't
But
have
isn't that
any,
fun,
and
though? Grandkids are fun.
That's fun.
I'm 61. I still don't have any grandkids.
You'll have some down the line, Tim. They'll be around.
They're good to
where'd Ethan go?
He had to
go.
And Mason had to, move more furniture.
I thought Mason had to retire again quick.
Come back.
It is what it is. I don't mind if he knows about this, but as I remember seeing him, I think it was 24 hours later on Rachel's stream, and I'm thinking, that was a quick retirement.
No, he's done that so many times. He's done that so many times.
I didn't know that. Why does nobody tell me this shit? I didn't know that.
He didn't actually say he was gonna retire. He said he was thinking about it, and there's a good possibility he might.
And someone said he could, start a band called the Bag Boys. Get it? The Bag Boys?
Mm-hmm.
Because he works in a grocery store.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. I wonder why nobody's brought that name.
He does for a living. He bags people's groceries and delivers it to their car.
Would have been a 90s ska band.
Mm-hmm.
The Bag Boys.
Bag Boys.
They could have worked with the Bus Boys. You see, if they ever
could have
got
worked with
together.
the Bus Boys. Yes.
Let's go, American worker. See, you didn't expect me to come up with that, did you?
No.
Well, Vic Johnson went from there to Sammy, so that was kind of at least a 90-degree. I'm like, why is he with Sammy? But let's face it. Sammy's party.
Yeah, well, I don't think there's that many people. I don't think there's that many people around that know who the Bus Boys were.
What was it? They also did. Oh God, the theme, the song from 48 Hours. I can't remember the damn name of it. I remember seeing the video for Eddie Murphy's film because the Bus Boys. Eddie Murphy wanted him in the movie. They showed up in the movie, I think, for 48 Hours, which was a good movie. I liked that one. Back when Eddie had hit movies. When he could party all the time, and then look what happened.
Yeah.
He had to make shitty movies like Haunted Mansion, Vampire in Brooklyn.
Harlem Night.
Yeah, you know what? And I'll tell you something about that. It's sad because with a comedy lineup like that, it should have worked. But behind the scenes, I heard stories, and it had nothing to do with Eddie. It had to do with the other couple.
Yeah.
Between Red Fox, Richard Pryor, and there was another one, but I can't remember his name right now. And it was the other ones. Eddie Murphy was like, I'm told, the choir boy compared to the rest of them. And I'm going, well, what do you expect? It's Red Fox. Yeah. And Richard Pryor. And I liked all of them. I liked all that comedy stuff. It's just, it is what it is. That's all. I'm probably going to wrap this up in a few minutes, guys. We had another good one. Every time these streams have been, I love having these streams when I can. Oh, now you show up, Captain. You want to come up for a few minutes before I close this? Because
come on up,
probably
Captain.
in the next 10. Good morning, Captain.
Come up, Captain. We want to know how you're doing.
But it's from Captain Kangaroo, so let's all fucking sing. Everybody up. Everybody, hello, how you do?
Where's Dancing Bear?
We're so while you
I don't have the budget for that shit. And before anybody asks, Mr. Green Jeans was not Alice Cooper's dad. That's been a rumor. Could you imagine that shit if it really was real? I mean, he'd be sitting going, Mr. Green Jeans, you got a phone call? Who is it? It's Vince. Ah, shit. What?
It's your wayward son,
I'm in the middle of doing
Vinny.
a bit with the Dancing Bear and Captain. What do you want from me?
It's your wayward son.
I don't want to talk about
Captain,
that.
what the hell's going on here?
Whoa, Cap, you got a shirt on this time. How are you doing?
He does have a shirt on. And he's giving away all my secrets.
This is a rare moment, ladies and gentlemen. He has a shirt on. Hi, Cap. Did everything? Hey, Cap. Without saying too much, did it go okay today for the appointment? Yes or no?
Yes.
All you got to say.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yep. So far, so good. I had to get a bunch of blood work and stuff done. I won't know any of that until later.
Well, we pray that things are good for you.
Yeah, no kidding. Prayers to you, sir, from all of us.
I always pray for Cap. This lady's writing a bunch of random nonsense.
I heard the Falcons on Hard Times, right?
Yeah, she puts that up like every day for the last like 3 weeks on every stream.
I think Cappy might like Back Today. What do you think?
Want him to.
Hey, Cappy, do you like Back
Cap, Finals asking, did you get your vintage turntable on?
No. Nope. I need to get a
you need to get a new cartridge.
Stylus and cartridge, yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you get? What turntable did you get?
A Pioneer. It's a vintage Pioneer. Hold on 1 second. Pioneer PL something 54 or something like that.
We tried to fix his turntable. We had Anthony on, and well,
Pioneer PLA 45D. Yeah, it's a vintage Pioneer. Like I said, it just needs a new head shell and stuff. It sounds like it's running through a fucking getting run over by a dump truck when the record's playing. So
yeah, we heard it the other day. It sounded like a cat.
See, that's what sucks these days. Like not only is new vinyl so expensive, but just to get like a new cartridge or a stylus, I mean it's you know, depending on what you're getting, it's going to cost you a couple $100.
Yeah,
I mean it's ridiculous.
It is.
I have a vintage Pioneer PL480. It's from the 80s, and I just get my styluses and cartridges from on Amazon. My cartridge I got for like, or my last stylus I got for like $5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I see why people like Mason don't want to join the vinyl community, because it's expensive. All those things add up.
Yeah.
Well, it can break you real quick, you know?
It can.
It can.
You gotta buy the turntable, then you gotta go buy a stylus, and then you gotta buy an amplifier. It's expensive.
I miss the mid '80s and early '80s when you could walk into a store and buy a brand new sealed vinyl album for like $7.97. You know?
Yeah. Nowadays,
now they're like $30 or more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably the same price now with inflation. So
I hear a lot of kids complaining about how expensive vinyl is, and most of them are buying new vinyl.
It's the days of like the early 90s when you could go into Goodwill and find fucking Pink Floyd albums for $1.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just went into a local antique store about like 2 Saturdays ago.
I miss the days of going to Goodwill and getting Pink Floyd albums for $1. That's what I miss.
Yeah, this one guy had all his stuff locked up in a glass showcase. This guy had all his stuff locked up in a glass showcase, so you had to get the person working there to open it up for you. He had a copy of John Lennon's Imagine, and it was laying face down. In the back, you could see like the back like cover slick. Like the glue was like loose and it was kind of peeling off. $350.
Really?
On that. Yeah.
What?
And then right next to it, he had a copy of Hey Jude. Hey Jude. It said mint, and it had like so much ring wear and like the corners of the jacket were dinged up. And he had that for $95, and I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding.
Their stores don't know how to. They don't know how to grade their records at their stores.
Well,
I mean. Some people, they see the word Beatles and, you know, it could be like Revolver, like beat to shit record with like all 3 corners of the jacket are split open, and they want $60 for it, you know?
Well, I heard from a thrift store. They said they go by what eBay prices the records. That's how they price their records. I asked the thrift store, why is your record so expensive? They're like, oh, we just look it up on eBay. And whatever somebody on eBay is charging, we put that as our price.
But see, what somebody's charging compared to what somebody actually paid for it are two separate things.
Yeah, well,
I mean, you can have somebody say, well, this album I saw it online for $1,000. Yeah, you saw it going for $1,000,
right?
But have you noticed it's been on sale for 4 months and nobody's bought it yet?
Yeah, the thrift stores, some of them don't know how to price things, so that's what they think you do.
Well, the ones around me, they don't really do the pricing like that. They know, like, Salvation Army is usually 89 cents an album. Like, I got Bob Dylan's Basement Tapes on for 89 cents that one last year.
Yeah.
And the Goodwills are a little more expensive. They're usually around 99 cents, but they do have higher prices for certain albums there, I've noticed. But
so plus, like, a lot
there's
of
a record.
Like the new albums they put out, like in such small quantities that, I mean, nobody can get a hold of them. You know.
Yes, that's very true. That's very true.
That's like the Missing Links albums that are coming out next month. They're limited to 2,000 each volume.
I'm not even going to get a chance to get one, I bet, because it's only 2,000 being made.
Yeah, it's
ridiculous. It's like not even worth it. Why can't they just do like an official release of that album and just get it over with?
It's going to turn out, if you want to get it, you're going to have to like pay 3 to 4 times on the secondary market for it. You know?
Yeah, eBay.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
Me, please.
I'm kind of annoyed by that, but that's what it is to buy records nowadays. You got to spend like $30+ for a new record. RSD is so expensive. I was looking at the price of some of the stuff. They want $40 for a lot of these records.
That's why I don't even bother with it.
Sorry, hang on a second. I'm not trying not to be rude
wrong
here.
with your internet,
I just got a message from somebody.
I was looking on Discogs, and I just purchased that record. Discogs. I just paid for that album. It hasn't even shipped yet, and it's already going for like $70-$80, and I paid $43 for it.
Which album is that?
Which one?
The Doors. It's from Vinyl Me Please. It's remastered at Bernie Grundman's studio, and he's the mastering engineer. And
it's ridiculous.
Nah, yeah, $30-$80.
It's Chris Bell.
I mean, I know albums are. I know vinyl's more expensive to produce than a CD, but it's not that much.
Yes.
But that album is not a hard to find album of the Doors, so I don't know why it's just because it's a Vinyl Me Please pressing. That's why.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I see that album all the time at the
Bruce something.
I don't know. I see that record all the time at the record store reissue of the first Doors album. Not hard to find.
Well, that's like I heard a girl recently who found a first pressing of Rumors, and she was all excited because she got it for $40, and I'm like, that album sold like 35 million copies. $40?
Right?
Are you kidding me? That should be a $5 album all day, you know?
Yeah, I think like $8 were brand new back when it came out.
I got it for $2 at Goodwill. Take that, $40 girl. I got it for $2 at Goodwill.
See, that's the thing I do not understand. Why that they print these albums, these, as we said, $5 albums that you could get at a record store. Hell, even if it's a $10 record, and they'll spin them, the record companies will be like 30, 40. I'm like, they're never cheap. They're never like, hey, here's 15. Right? I don't know. Oh, he left. I mean, the record companies, they're the ones doing the shit. They're trying to make up for all the lost money. And I'm like, I'm not an idiot. The people that have been, collecting for a long time are not idiots. We know better. We just go to a record store and get an original press, unless it's something like Ethan's got, with the July album or Rare Psych. Then fine, I get it. Okay, spend the $20 or $30 if the shit's a $300 plus album. You're never gonna have it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh yeah, that July album is like depending on like which pressing you want. Like if it's an original like US, it's like $800, and original UK is like $1,200. So yeah, something like that. I'll pay $30 for a nice reissue.
Well, that's like places for concerts. I remember used to having to pay like $15 to go to the concert. I mean for back in the 70s and 80s. Now look at all these where you have to pay like over $100 to go to.
Yeah,
I know. By the way, Tim has got tickets to go see Cheap Trick in Rockford on the 4th of July, and Off Broadway is an opening act. How much did those tickets for?
I can't remember. I paid like $50 for it too.
Yeah. That's a hometown show for him, Yeah.
That's cool. Yep, Vinyl Kicks.
Yeah,
some people
it's going to be at a minor league ballpark.
And Vinyl Kicks 86.
Well, actually, it's the college team now.
Huh?
The team that plays there is the Rivets are in a college league. It's pretty much college students that play on the team is what it is.
Okay. So it's a college thing now. And then let's see. Well, after you told me about the Cheap Trick bit, the Friday lineup, Gin Blossoms are the headliners for the Friday show, which would be really cool. Never seen the Gin Blossoms. And then I can't remember who the heck's playing Saturday, but it wasn't anybody I cared to see. I take that back. It's Jeff Tweedy. Yeah, he's Saturday. And then Cheap Trick me on Sunday. So, it's a great lineup, and I'm glad that Rockford's doing it. I really, really am, considering that, I wish they would do some stuff down here. But like I said, the first concert of any name of sort is that Seven Dust show, and that's next month. And I'm told there's still tickets available. I don't know how much they are. They better not be the hey, $18 for the Vax people, $1,000 for everybody else, which I cannot remember what concert is pulling that off in Cali. It's some punk show, and I'm like, you're kidding me, right? Speaking of, I'm going to change topics slightly. This kind of cracked me up. I saw the lineup for Lollapalooza in Chicago. Journey is on it. And I'm going, wait a minute.
Journey with the Filipino guy?
Yes. Arnold's still there. But here's the thing.
No way.
Journey overnight, as most Journey fans know, turned into an almost tribute band, because you now have Neil Schon is the only one that's been in every damn lineup for Journey, and Jonathan Cain. That's it. They fired Ross Valerie and Steve Smith. It's a long mess. And
now they got Randy Jackson from American Idol back in on bass.
Yep, he's back, which surprised me, because the last time he was with Journey, he was on a handful of Raised on Radio album tracks, and on that 87 tour where he wore that ugly coat. Oh, it looked like a Joseph Vomit Technicolor.
Oh, yes, I've seen that.
And on drums, Michael Narando Walden. Now, I don't know Michael's work, but some people hold him in high esteem. But I'm still sitting here and I'm going, what kind of lineup is this? And supposedly, I don't know if that's Journey's first concert return is Lollapalooza, but I just thought, I'm like, that sticks out like a sore thumb.
Journey at
Lollapalooza? I know. It doesn't make sense.
Lollapalooza is an indie thing.
Well, they've been working on a new album with that lineup for like the last year now.
Right. And I want to hear it. Okay, like I'm trying to remember the last damn Journey album I bought brand new. Could have been Trial by Fire back in '96 when Steve was still with them. I haven't bought the Arnell stuff brand new. I found them at Goodwill actually, yeah, I think I found the rest at Goodwill, and I just got them there just because. I mean, there's a couple good tracks on stuff.
See, Paul, that's another thing. Like Ross Valerie was an original member. He was with them all the way through everything but Raised on Radio.
Yep.
And it's like, you know, like we were talking about earlier about seeing a band that has only one or two, like, you know.
Right.
You'd think you think Neil Sean would be like, okay, like, you know, kind of to give more credence to the name, like keep another original guy, you know.
Sort of like Styx, the only original member had left in it is James Young.
Yeah, because Chuck only shows up when he can, and I guess he only plays bass on like 1 to 2 songs on every album. I don't know, whatever.
Tommy didn't come on until the Crystal Ball album.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. They put on a good show when I saw them. And Tim, were you there at that Walworth County show?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't care for them as well. But...
Yeah, it was a little off. Me and Kathy were there that night.
Me and Kathy were there. Them with Dennis because I saw them twice with Dennis.
See, Scott was talking about the Dennis show in. Damn it. South of Rockford. Name a town. I'm trying to remember. They put on a couple festivals for a few years. And he went to
Byron.
Rick Springfield. It was a real weird show. Like, it was Rick Springfield, Tommy Two-Tone. It was just really weird. And then they added Dennis DeYoung at the last minute. So imagine going to that concert. And it's like all these, and I'm like, I would have went for Rick Springfield and Dennis D. Oh yeah. That's actually a very decent, interesting. Yeah,
that is. Yes, it's very good.
I'm not gonna knock Rick Springfield. I mean, he's got some interesting music. He does. I haven't heard anything since probably the late '80s from him, but I like a handful of stuff. And it's not just Jesse's Girl, but I mean, you know, that's the one that gets played all the damn time. Or Don't Talk to Strangers. Yeah. So
I think what really hurt him was when Jesse's Girl was huge and he was big with Working Class Dog and all that stuff. He was also Dr. Noah Drake on a soap opera, General Hospital.
Correct.
I think that kind of threw some of his rock and roll credentials out the window to certain people, you know?
And maybe Tim might remember this. I do, barely. Mission Magic, which was a cartoon in the 70s. And it was right after Comic Book Heroes came out.
That's a great album. Comic Book Heroes is a great album.
It is underrated. You are right.
Yeah,
it's just too bad that. Yeah.
I have a copy of his first album from the early 70s.
Oh, with Speak to the Sky?
Yeah.
Let's see. Capitol, right? Was he on Capitol?
Yeah,
I think he was on Capitol.
Capitol.
Yeah.
And then he did Mission Magic, and it just kind of like, you know.
I'm like that. And as soon as I saw a still photo from Mission Magic, I'm like, shit, I remember this damn cartoon. I said, I didn't know that Springfield was in that. And I'm like, I was like 6-7 years old when that damn thing came out. I'm like, I used to watch anything and everything. I would have. I can't say I had the remote. No, I'd be a liar. I'd be changing between the commercial breaks.
Well, I
probably had TV wrist from the 70s.
I didn't watch cartoons as much in the 70s. I was a teenager then, so.
Yeah.
I used to love watching TV in the early and mid 70s because you could get like 2 or 3 channels, and then to get the other 2 channels, you had to lean out the window and turn the antenna.
Aluminum foil. Aluminum foil worked wonders for my antenna over in Crystal Lake, Illinois.
My oldest brother, he got hold of a rotor and he took care of that. He put the rotor up, and that way we could. Was born and raised in Mason City, Iowa, so we could turn the antenna where we could watch the Minneapolis stations. Then we could turn it more, and we could watch like the Des Moines stations. So that's Mason City's around halfway between the two.
And all right, guys, we hit 3 hours. You 6 people that have been. How many of you 6 people have been here for 3 hours? Probably not. But we're going to wrap this up, guys. And I appreciate everybody that was in the studio on the panel today. The studio audience, the peanut gallery here. I love you guys. Try and have a good rest of the week. Unfortunately, I'm going back to work tomorrow, but that's all right. I don't know when I'll do the next. Maybe Saturday night will be my next stream. Maybe. But for everybody here, I want everybody to have a kick-ass week. And remember, love each other, support each other as best as possible. Because, yes, this world can get shitty, but sometimes there is a bright spot, and sometimes you can have a sunshine day. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I close with my bad singing. All right, everybody. Take care.
All right, catch you later, Tim. See you, Paul.
See you, Paul.